Hey guys, what's up everybody? It's your boy Jet Black, and today we're going to have another exciting episode of Duelingbook. Probably going to run for about 3 hours or so I hope you guys are strapped in for some amazing content. Make sure if you like this video to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever we do the live stream. Currently the schedule is noon for one live stream, and it's normally like noon to 3, and then you have 10 p.m. to like 3 a.m. So normally it runs from some time to some 3 time. That being said, the live stream schedule is subject to change, so make sure that you ring that bell so that you'll be notified when schedule changes happen. Speaking of which, there probably will be a schedule change rather soon. I'll be moving into the dorm Saturday, which means around noon I'll probably be busy, which means I probably won't be streaming at noon Saturday. Also, I'll be starting my summer semester very soon, like next week. So when the summer semester starts, I'll probably be in class at noon, and I'll probably want to go to sleep at a time that's more conducive to going to school, so probably not at 3 a.m. So there are definitely schedule changes coming in the future, so look out for that. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into some of the meat of the live stream, which right now is some deck building. I'm creating a Starving Venom deck where the whole point is to get Starving Venom out. This is not utilizing any additional cards. Like, the whole point of the deck is to get Starving Venom out and maybe to then equip it with like Moon Mirror Shield, but that's it. Like, the deck does nothing else. It's pretty much garbage, but I'm doing it to make a pure Starving Venom, and then later on I'll be able to make Starving Venoms that are less pure. So for the most part, I have a lot of what I want. I thought about White Wing Magician, but she's a wind monster, and that doesn't really fit with the theme of anything else. So I need another Dark Pendulum, and it would be nice to get two. One is a 1 scale and one is an 8 scale. But aren't there those gates where it's like gate 0 and gate infinity? And those are Dark Pendulum monsters. There we go. These are some generic scales, dude. Which is very surprising. You would think a 0 and 13 scale would really put a strong limitation. That being said, while you control a monster, you can't pendulum summon anymore. That's true. But in the end, I'm just kind of like, whatever. Like, that doesn't seem like a big limitation. Next up, Hidden Armory. Because once I get Starving Venom out, the goal of this deck is to give it Moon Mirror Shield, and then once it's essentially stronger than anything else and can take on any ability, hopefully you win. Because it doesn't focus on using a monster in the graveyard's effect or ability. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What else would I run for the non-generic ones? Now, I could run copies of Terraforming and copies of Fusion Gate, but you can actually just tribute 2 Dark Pendulum monsters. You don't need a Fusion spell card to get out Starving Venom, which helps in a lot of decks. Like, that's really, really helpful. That you don't actually need any Fusion. And if anything, adding Fusion Gate just to add Fusion Gate is a waste of space. Especially with how many Pendulum monsters are in this deck. Though I must admit, I wasn't paying attention to levels. So Black Fang, Iris, and Violet can all be normal summoned. But that's only 9 monsters out of 20. Everybody else has to be pendulum summoned. And if you aren't using a fusion spell card, then you may end up with some bum hands. And since I don't really have a lot of ideas for other things, let's throw on Fusion Gate. Though Fusion Recycling Plant could be better, and you throw in like a couple copies of Polymerization or something. Let's see. Once per turn, you can discard one card, add one Polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one monster in your graveyard that was used as a fusion material for a fusion summon this turn and add it to your hand. Not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. This acts as Polymerization, and it's not once per turn, so you can just keep going off of it. A matter of fact, if you went second, you could have 4 dark monsters in your hand and a fusion gate. And then you could get out 2 starving venoms in the same turn. Not bad. I'm disappointed that Supreme King Servant Dragon King, Supreme King Servant Dragon Starving Venom cannot be special summoned by other ways. What? They knew what they did, and they know exactly why they made him like that. Let me count his level real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They knew that if they made him level 8 and he could be special summoned by other ways, that he would just be really, really good. Like he would top tier. No, it's unfair for me to say he would top tier. That's just me thinking about the Return of the Dragon Lords deck and being like, dang, wow. If he could be special summoned from the graveyard, you could do so much with him. You could use him to take on the abilities of Felgrand, which would be really good. And then he could destroy a monster and then bring Felgrand back from the grave. Well, actually, he couldn't bring Felgrand back to the grave if he takes its name. Yeah, it takes his name. He wouldn't be able to summon Felgrand from the grave, sadly. But you could do essentially everything that you could do with Felgrand with him. So that would be the cool part. Like Archbrave could bring him back, and Return of the Dragon Lords could bring him back. And it would just be really nice. Nice. But he doesn't have as much utility as if that was the case. Yes, but that's fine, I suppose. It's just a little disappointing. He could have been better. I was also thinking about running him with the Tyler, the Great Warrior deck, where you pitch Tyler the Great Warrior to the graveyard, but then you don't have to worry about monster reincarnation and trying to get him back, because you just use Supreme King Servant's effect and just use his abilities. Essentially, Supreme King Servant has the power to once per turn into a Super Saiyan if a Super Saiyan is somewhere on the field. Which is pretty great. Yeah, one other monster on the field or in either player's graveyard. So even if your opponent is playing Tyler the Great Warrior, he can go Super Saiyan. I dig it. It's too bad that I have to use Solemn Strike instead of Recall, because Nexus just doesn't have Recall. I'm going to just complain about that like every episode until something happens. When are we going to get Recall? Recall is one of my favorite cards. And then, yeah, you guys already know what my generic favorites are to throw in here. Mystical Space, Storming, and then probably 2 Prohibitions. Sword and Save. And I think this deck, it succeeds at doing what it tries to do. Based on what I can tell, it seems like it should have no problem getting Supreme King Servant Starving Venom out. Let's shuffle and look at some possible hands and talk hands. To get Iris and Black Fang in the same hand is pretty good. What level is Astrograph? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So you could definitely set up scales. You got 2 1 scales and 2 8 scales. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Right. And then we got a solemn strike. We could set solemn strike. Then you can set up pendulum scales using a 1 and an 8. Then you can pendulum summon in 2 of those monsters. Then you can tribute both of them. Special summon Starving Venom first turn. Again, the only thing this deck wants to do is get Starving Venom out and put Moon Mirror Shield on them. It's not fancy. There isn't like a real strategy other than to do that. And it's not really meant to win games. And so for that to be like the first hand that we've tested, hey, that's pretty good. Oh, shuffle. Let's see. We got an 8 scale and a 1 scale. We got Fusion Gate, Solemn Strike, and another 8 scale. Play Fusion Gate, banish 2 of these Dark Pendulum monsters. It doesn't matter which ones. Get Starving Venom out on the field. Set Solemn Strike. I keep having the ability to set Solemn Strike. That's pretty consistent. So not bad. Another hand where you just instantly get Starving Venom on the field. Shuffle. Let's see. We got a 1 scale, an 8 scale, and an 8 scale. Hidden Armory. Dark Bribe. This one is not as good as the other hands because it fails at doing the one job that it has, which is to get Starving Venom out. Now, one thing that could be used in order to help fix that, to make it more consistent, I could drop a Solemn Strike and a Dark Bribe because they're 2 3-ofs that I just like to throw in there, to throw in there. So throw them into the side deck. Drop those 2 for a Pendulum Fusion, as if this deck needed more fusion. But essentially, with Pendulum Fusion in that hand that we just had, it would actually help out a lot. Because then we could fusion summon Starving Venom using cards that are in the Pendulum zones. So even though we got 2 zone setups, and there's one thing that we could summon, it wouldn't matter. We would just use them anyways. So sort, save, and shuffle. Let's see what hand we get. A 13 and an 8. You could summon some really high-level stuff that you don't run. And a Moon Mirror Shield, a Hidden Armory, and a Solemn Strike. So that was actually just a really garbage hand all around. But it's in part because the gates don't fit in the deck as well as the other ones. Also, I need to remember something. While you control a monster, you cannot pendulum summon. This effect cannot be negated. Once per turn, if you control a Supreme King Dragon's Arc. Okay, now let me jump over to 0. Because isn't it true that one of them you actually can't run unless the other one is there? Once per turn, if you have Supreme Gain Infinity in your other Pendulum Zone, you can destroy both cards in your Pendulum Zones. And if you do, add 1 Polymerization Fusion card. Yeah, is there anything that makes it where you can't run this with other cards? I'm looking at it. No. It doesn't seem like you have to put them down in any particular order. Because 0 has a you can effect. Yeah. So it's not that this doesn't work. It's just they were just kind of thrown in last minute just so that they could be there. But that hand is awful. Shuffle. We got a 1 scale and a 1 scale. Oh, Hidden Armory, Moon Mirror Shield, and a 1 scale. Gross. The deck had a few good hands at the beginning, but now these hands are just getting grosser and grosser. Well, more and more gross. We got a 1 scale, storming, an 8 scale. 8. That's all right. And a 1 scale. There we go. As long as you have a 1 and 8 scale and then 2 other monsters you can summon. Bam, bam. Tribute starving. Set storming. Shuffle. 8 scale, 8 scale, 8 scale. Wow. Storming and Moon Mirror Shield. Ooh. Bad hand. Shuffle. 8 scale. Terraforming. 8 scale. Hidden Armory Moon Mirror Shield. Terraforming into Fusion Gate. Banish the 2 cards from your hand. Get Starving Venom out. Equip it with Moon Mirror Shield. And you didn't normal summon this turn, so you can also Hidden Armory. Search another Moon Mirror Shield. You just use up your whole hand. Not bad. One of the better hands. A 1 scale, an 8 scale, Hidden Armory, Storming, and a 1 scale. Can't really do much with that, to be honest. You can set up scales, Pendulum Summon 1, Hidden Armory, get Moon Mirror Shield. You could put Moon Mirror Shield on whatever you Pendulum summoned, probably Astrograph Sorcerer, set Storming Air Force, whatever. Yeah, like, if I'm not getting Starving, then I'm not doing what I'm trying to do with the deck. There we go. Their scales don't even matter. Terraforming. Fusion Gate. Play Fusion Gate. Banish 2. Ooh, looks like I'm getting a call from my friend Jonathan. Ooh. Yo, Jojo, I'm currently on the live stream. How are you doing today? Oh, no, you're good. I just wanted to tell you because, like, people would be able to hear over the stream kind of thing. Yeah, I'm live streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, I'm just doing like a deck profile. Ooh. Oh, no problem. I'll catch you later, and it's good to hear from you. Ooh, peace. Ooh, shout out to my boy Jojo. Good guy. And now I'm jumping back in. Here's another one, Terraforming into Fusion Gate. You got 2 Dark Pendulum monsters in your hand. Great. Banish those. Get out your Starving Venom. You can Terraforming again, so you just have another Fusion Gate in your back pocket, and then set Solemn Strike. So it can be consistent for first turn Starving, but not always. This one's really good. Terraforming, Fusion Gate, Banish 2, Starving. Then hit it up with that Moon Mirror Shield. And that's essentially all you want to do with the deck. That was a pretty perfect set of 5. It would probably only be better if one of these monsters was just not here. Maybe one of the magicians. And then you could set like a Dark Bribe or something. There's just no protection on the field. There are no defensive spell or trap cards in that hand. So this deck can get the job done, but there are just a few outliers. There are probably better cards I could run than the gates. Yeah, I'm not sure if the problem is that there aren't enough gates, so when you get a gate, it's really awkward. Because you're normally pairing it with a scale that it just doesn't fit with for real. Or maybe the problem is that I ran them to balance each other, but I should maybe just run 2 of the same one. So if I ran Supreme King Gate 0 and then another copy of Supreme King Gate 0, then I could have 2 0 scales. And that may be Way better than having a 0 and a 13. A 1 to 13 scale set is great. I'm not going to lie. But when you get an 8 and a 13, it's really gross. It's rather awkward. But same goes if you get a 1 and a 0 scale. When you want to pendulum summon everything between 0 and 1 in level. So I'm not exactly sure what to swap these guys out for. Fusion Gate comes in handy. I wonder if I would want to drop an additional card. Like drop a card out, maybe like a Hidden Armory and a Moon Mirror, which is blasphemy for a deck that really wants to have Moon Mirror be consistent. Technically, instead of dropping a Hidden Armory and a Moon Mirror, I could drop 2 Hidden Armories, so I still have just as many Moon Mirrors, but less search for Moon Mirror. And then throw in another Fusion Gate, and another Terraforming. I could see that, and it would make fusion summoning way more consistent. Ooh. So Terraforming and then Fusion Gate. Sort. Let's look at some of these draws. Shuffle. Okay, we got 2 Dark Pendulums and a Pendulum Fusion. Let's see, using monsters you control as fusion materials, you can put these 2 in your Pendulum zones. So Black Fang and Astrograph Sorcerer, play Pendulum Fusion, get Starving onto the field, play your Hidden Armory, now the only Hidden Armory in the whole deck. Mill 1 card, search Moon Mirror, equip Moon Mirror to Starving Venom, then set your MST in your back row. Hey, that's pretty good. Whoop, shuffle. There we go. Fusion Gate, because now Fusion Gate's going to be really consistent. So you can play Fusion Gate, you banish 2, get Starving Venom, no equip, but that's fine. And then the 2 that you have left over could be the 0. So you could have the Gate 0, and then you could have like Chronograph or Black Fang. And then you have anything from 0 to 8 that you can get in. Really, you don't need a Gate 0. It's really weird. But Gate 0 is probably better to have than the Gate 13, because the Gate 13 puts limitations on what you can pendulum summon. But yeah, this is accomplishing what it needs to. I wonder what I could have thrown out instead of Hidden Armory, because now my fusing is really consistent, but it'll probably take away from my ability to just get Moon Mirrors, which is the other part. Like, if your whole deck is built around one thing that it does really well, and that one thing isn't even that good in the first place, then you might as well go as deep into it to make it as consistent as you can get it. But I wonder if I would want to run Pendulum Fusion, or if it's better to run those Hidden Armories. Especially with Fusion Gate now essentially being at 6 with all the terraformings. So I'll throw back in Hidden Armory and see if it's really consistent. Shuffle. Solemn Strike, 2 Dark Pendulums, a Hidden Armory, and a Terraforming. Hey, that's pretty good. Set Solemn Strike, play Terraforming, get Fusion Gate, put Fusion Gate on the field, activate, banish the 2 Dark Pendulum monsters from your hand, special summon Venom straight from your extra deck to the field. Then you play Hidden Armory, mill, get your Moon Mirror Shield, equip it to Starving Venom. That's the whole point of the deck. So really good hand. Gross, disgusting hand. You have Astrograph, Chronograph. Yeah, there's just no fusion in here is the problem. You got no fusion at all. So I wonder, what would I want to drop in order to make that a little more consistent. Prohibition, since I was running it at 2 anyways, I can drop that down to 1. Solemn Strike has a life point cost rather than a opponent draws a card cost. I don't really like those as much anyways. Throw in Pendulum Fusion, which I don't have to search because I already threw it in the side. Yeah, why do I have Strike in here and not a warning? Do I want to run warning? Yeah, I honestly like being able to negate a monster effect for the negate and destroy. Warning is an even higher life point cost. So it is weird. Yeah, how do I feel about that? Yeah, this deck definitely is awkward in many ways. It does what it needs to do, but then it doesn't have a lot of defensive spell and traps, those good generics that you want to just throw into most decks. Shuffle. There we go. 2 darks, 4 darks, 4 dark pendulum monsters, and a hidden armory. Put down Stargazer and Chronograph or Iris. You can pendulum summon 2, tribute them both, go into Venom, hidden armory, mill 1, grab Moon Mirror Shield from your deck, equip it to your Venom. So yeah, that's pretty good. I just need to remember that you don't actually always need a fusion because you can tribute for him as well. Shuffle again. Let's see, we got a Stargazer, Astrograph. Ooh, there we go. Fusion Gate, because I was like, all these 1 scales. Yeah, Fusion Gate, banish 2 from your hand, special summon Venom from your extra deck to the field, set Storming. Hey, that's pretty good. Just didn't get the Moon Mirror Shield. Shuffle. Okay, let's see. And then 2. There we go. That's what I needed. Set these 2 as the pendulum scales. Play Pendulum Fusion. Fusion summon your boy Venom. Set MST. Play Hidden Armory. Mill 1. Grab Moon Mirror Shield. Equip to Venom. So far, so good. 3. Pendulum Fusion. And Stargazer Magician. The interesting thing about this one is that you don't actually need to play Pendulum Fusion. You can if you want for this hand. The reason why is because you can set up a 1 and an 8 scale, Pendulum 2, tribute both. Once you tribute them, you get Supreme King Servant, Starving Venom onto the field, and then you can keep Pendulum Fusion in your hand if you want. The other way you can do the play, of course, is to set your Pendulum scales, then Pendulum Fusion. That'll get you Starving Venom, and then you could set scales afterwards. So you'll have scales and you'll have Venom on the field. Yeah, actually, is one of those objectively a better play than the other? One of them, you set scales, you pendulum summon, you tribute, and you get them. The other one, you set scales, you destroy those scales. Well, does Pendulum Fusion destroy or banish? It just destroys. Whereas you destroy scales. Either way, you lose 2 to Graveyard to get Venom. And either way, you will have scales at the end. So it doesn't matter. They're both the same play, except one will keep you a card. If you go the tributing route, you can still have a Pendulum Fusion in your hand for later. Actually, what am I even saying? Here's, I think, the real play that uses your whole hand and it gets you 2 Venoms. Set up scales. Then Pendulum Fusion. Grab a Venom. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. You don't want a Pendulum Fusion until you've already tributed. Okay, so you set up scales with a 1 and an 8. So Astrograph in left, Iris in right. Then you Pendulum Summon Iris and Stargazer. You tribute Iris and Stargazer to special summon Supreme King from your extra deck. Then play Pendulum Fusion. Blow up the scales that you had in order to fusion summon for another Venom. So you get 2 Venoms first turn, because that was a 5-card hand. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually solid. I wonder how many chances I've missed while looking at these hands to get multiple Venoms out. I don't think there's any way that I'm aware of where you can get 3 Venoms without going second. If you go second, then you could get no, no, no. The more I think about it, I'm not sure. I don't think you can ever get 3 Venoms because at most, let's say you have like 6 Pendulum Dark monsters or whatever in your hand. You can set scales, and then you can Pendulum summon 4 monsters potentially. Then you can tribute 2, and gain 2 Venoms. But then once you gain those 2 Venoms, you don't have a Pendulum Fusion that you can use to then take care of your scales to get your 3rd Venom out first turn. Because you only have 3 Venoms to play in the first place. So they get 2 first turn is actually pretty great. Right? It's interesting. So I wonder, I don't think you can first or second turn get all 3 Venoms out with this deck. Now I wonder what I'd have to add or remove to make it where each and every Venom can hit the field turn 1. And how specific would that have to be? His summoning conditions are very loose because you just need 2 Dark Pendulum monsters onto the field. It may be something like I'm ignoring the effects of what these cards do. Like they could have abilities that allow you to do more. Let's see. During your main phase, you can destroy this card. If you do, place in your Pendulum Zone or special summon 1 Stargazer Magician from your hand or deck. Like, so Astrograph actually can search a Stargazer. So you can trade a 1 scale for a 1 scale. He can trade for a worse 1 scale, it feels like. Because Stargazer's at least physical stats of attack and defense aren't very good. If a Pendulum monster you control attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate spell cards until the end of the damage step. I remember that. Because Stargazer and Time Gazer can do a lockdown, more or less. It's not a really powerful lockdown. It essentially keeps your opponent from using spell or trap cards whenever a Pendulum monster attacks or is attacked. Once per turn, when exactly 1 other Pendulum monster you control and no other card is returned to your hand by an opponent's card effect except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 monster from your hand with the same name as the return card. I don't know, as far as I'm aware, none of these guys have effects that would help you fuse him faster. Like to get those tributes in. Which is sad, but I think true. But do I think this can work consistently? Yeah, pretty well. Because the focus is more on consistency than it being an actually really good deck, I'll even drop a Dark Bribe and add another Pendulum Fusion. And that should help again make it just even more consistent. as if it needed to be more consistent. Or it could just make it garbage. Because goodness, I drew every fusion gate at the same time, then only one dark monster, and then a pendulum fusion. I just really need another another dark monster in that hand. Shuffle. Dang. This one, I got a hidden armory, warning, 2 of those, and another hidden armory. What? I could search 2 moon mirror shields. I could then set 0 to 13 scales and set a solemn warning. And that's like the whole turn. Garbage. And if I went second, then I could also pendulum summon with that hand. Still garbage. Did throwing more pendulum fusions in somehow make it worse? Or is the deck just showing its true colors at how actually horrible it is? This one's not as bad. And because with these 5, you can, of course, set up scales, pendulum summon, tribute, get a Starving Venom out first turn, which is the point of the deck. So that's pretty good. A hand that's like all monsters can work better in this deck than a hand that's all spell cards. Mainly because I didn't put in search for the monsters in this deck, but Pendulum Call would probably do wonders in this. Let's see. Set scales 1 to 8. Moon Mirror Shield. Pendulum Summon a monster. Equip Moon Mirror Shield to it. Maybe. That's what you would do. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. That's probably what you would end up doing. Your next draw would be Pendulum Fusion, so it wouldn't be a bad turn because you could get Chronograph Sorcerer out with a Moon Mirror Shield equipped to him. Also, what does Chronograph Sorcerer do as a monster? Man, that's just too much text. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. Then you can special summon 1 monster from your hand. You can banish this card, this control. Banish this card you control and 1 Pendulum Dragon monster, 1 XYZ monster, 1 Synchro Dragon monster, 1 Fusion Dragon monster from your hand, field, and or graveyard to special summon 1 Supreme King Dragon Zark from the extra deck. Yeah, I remember what he's for. He's for the Zark. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, set Pendulum Scales. Probably summon him using these 2 as the scales. Equip Moon Mirror Shield. Then on your very next turn, you draw into Pendulum Fusion. Play that, pop your scales, get Starving Venom, equip him with your other Moon Mirror Shield that you drew that turn. So not bad. And if you're going second, then you can just set scales. Oh, pardon me. You could set scales, play Pendulum Fusion, pop your scales, special summon your Venom to the field, hit it up with a Moon Mirror Shield, and then you could normal summon 1 monster and also hit that up with Moon Mirror Shield if you wanted to. I don't really know why. Shuffle. Okay. That's pretty good. You have more than 1 fusion option you could choose from if you want to choose between destroying or banishing. So going first, you could set scales, Pendulum Fusion into Venom. Going second, well, hold up, still going first, you could Fusion Gate, banish 2 from your hand into Venom. Going second, you could set scales because, yeah, going second, you can set scales. Then you can Pendulum Summon 2. Then you can tribute those 2 for a Venom. Then after you tribute those 2 for a Venom, ooh, you can't go into 3, can you? Is this the legendary 3 move? Where you get all your Venoms out first turn? It depends on how Fusion Gate reads. Let's see. You can't banish from your graveyard with Fusion Gate, I don't think. Yeah, it's only from your hand or field with Fusion Gate. Dang, if you could banish from your graveyard, Fusion Gate go hard. Because then it would be the magic 3. You would just go bam, 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 and that'd be game. Well, it wouldn't be game, because it's not like Venom is that good. This isn't a good deck. It's mainly just to get Venom out. So you can't go 3 because Fusion Gate doesn't let you banish from your graveyard, sadly. But going second, you can set scales, Pendulum Summon 2, tribute both, and go into Venom. Then you could play Pendulum Fusion, pop your scales, summon another Venom. So you can get 2 Venom on the field at the same time. And then technically, no. Yeah, there was no technically. So yeah, so that's another setup where you could get 2 Venoms onto the field in one turn. Not bad. Shuffle. I know this is a lot of me doing the same thing over and over and over again. But I like the hand testing and I like the deck building stuff a good bit. Astrograph, Pendulum Fusion. They really just wanted me to get the Field Play spell card. I can get all 3 copies of the Field Play spell card in this one turn and a copy of Pendulum Fusion, but then only 1 dark Pendulum monster. But that's only if I go first. If I go second, I get a ton of fusion options. And by a ton, I mean the same fusion option 3 times and then another fusion option. And a second dark Pendulum monster. All right. I could set up scales, use Pendulum Fusion, get out Venom. I could play Fusion Gate, banish my 2 Pendulum dark Pendulum monsters from my hand, get out Venom. And that's pretty much it. And then, of course, those plays can have me play Terraforming, get Fusion Gates out, etc., etc. Oops, sword again. Pendulum Call. Pendulum Call has a discard cost. Worth or not? I'm not sure. Discard 1 card. Add 2 Magician Pendulum monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Until the end of your opponent's next turn after this card resolves, Magician cards in your Pendulum zones cannot be destroyed by card effects. Ew. I don't know how I feel about that. Reason being, does that mean that they would be immune to Pendulum Fusion? You can only activate 1 Pendulum Call per turn. You cannot activate this card if you activated a Pendulum effect of a Magician Pendulum monster this turn. So I love the search capability. And if Fusion Gate is your active fusion card, it doesn't even matter. That you can't use Pendulum Fusion. But if Pendulum Fusion is your only real option, then Pendulum Call is horrible. Like it actually is stopping you. Fusion summon 1 from your extra deck using, as materials. Boo. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. Drop warning. Throw in Pendulum Call. Let's see how it does with a few simulated hands. Shuffle. Dark Bribe, Pendulum Fusion, Stargazer, Violet, and Stargazer. Okay, there you go. Set scales, Pendulum Fusion into your boy Venom. Set a Dark Bribe. That's if you're going first. If you're going second, you could also play a Prohibition and after seeing your opponent's first turn, you may be able to guess what your opponent's playing and use that prohibition wisely. Who knows? Whoop. Shuffle. Let's see. Hidden Armory, Storming, Chronograph, and then 2 Pendulum Fusion. Gross. So, yeah, there's actually nothing you can do with this for real. You don't have enough dark pendulum monsters in this hand. And keep in mind, dark pendulum monsters are half of the deck. That also being said, this deck doesn't run a lot of search, and we just introduced a search card, but it would be nice if there was more search in the deck, because then you could make it even more consistent, hopefully. It seems like you should be able to do a good amount with Pendulum Fusion. Now I think about it. If you run some dark normal pendulum monsters. Because dark normal pendulum monsters are really easy to search. Oh, dang. Are the Dracoverlord pendulum guys, are they actually not both dark? Because that would suck. Also, maybe Time Sword Magician would do better than the Gates in some cases. Because you can search him with Pendulum Call. The first pendulum monster you control that would be destroyed by an opponent's card effect is not destroyed. When this card is pendulum summoned from the hand and no other cards are pendulum summoned at the same time, you can make this card's attack become double its original attack. Ooh, hey. That's pretty good. You can, once per turn, you can target one monster on the field, banish both it and this card from the field, but return them during your standby phase. Kind of similar to Galaxy. Okay. Galaxy Eyes as in Galaxy as in Galaxy Eyes Dragon. Yeah, I may add Time Sword, or as it's written here, Time Breaker Magician. Time Breaker is a cool name. Time Breaker fits with a lot of the other motif things, and it's searchable. So, not bad. Let's see. Then here's another Magician. However, its scale isn't the same. Also, you can't normal summon him, so it can potentially be more hand clout. Once per turn, you can target one face-up XYZ monster you control. This turn, you can use it as an XYZ material for an XYZ summon, using its rank as if it were a level, even if this card leaves the field. Monster effect. Once per turn during another player's turn, you can target one light monster on the field, negate that face-up monster's effect until the end of the turn. I probably wouldn't run Zyanka? Yeah, Zyanka, I believe, Magician. But I could see myself running Time Sword. Right now I'm thinking about replacements for the Gate. I could run Time Sword Magician and... Oh, Toon Magician is also a dark pendulum monster? Pendulum effect. All monsters you control gain 100 attack and defense. For each face-up Magician pendulum monster with a different name in your extra deck. Monster effect cannot be special summoned from the extra deck. Whoa, gross. Why is that in it? If this card is used as a fusion, synchro, or XYZ material for a summon, all other materials must be Magician pendulum monsters. Stop, Toon Magician. You keep making yourself worse. Because essentially Toon Magician isn't splashable. with any of the other dark pendulums that aren't magicians. That being said, if we sort it real quick, how many aren't now? A few of them are sorcerers. Most of them actually are magicians. And we're trying to get rid of the gates. So it would only not be compatible with 6 of the 20 monsters. But that's still not super consistent. And also, what was the scale? 8? So it would work well with the other magician. I don't know how I feel about it. And the magicians actually really do steal the show for this one. Let's see. Let's check the first page and see if there's another magician that we're just missing. Oh, Time Gazer is dark. Hey. Didn't think I'd see you around here. So I thought Time Gazer was actually light. I guess I was just straight wrong on that. So with Time Gazer not being light, there's some promise in this deck. I'm going to throw out the gates. Magicians keep things consistent a little bit. Throw in Time Gazer Magician. Who normally is paired up with Stargazer Magician. Actually, let's count the scales real quick. Well, no, I already know that everything is balanced except for Time Gazer right now. So I can throw in a Time Gazer and then go to page 2. And I believe it's Time Sword or Time Breaker is the other one that I'm going to add. And that should give me what I need. So I have all Dark Pendulum Magicians. Time Breaker. That's such a hardcore name. Sort. So yeah, it's mainly Dark Pendulum Magicians or Sorcerers. And the point of the deck is to get out Supreme King, Servant Dragon, Starving Venom. What's cool about it, is that I could expand the extra deck and grab other monsters that can be summoned as easily. Like with similar conditions to Supreme King, Dragon, Starving Venom. Because if they can be summoned as easily, then I just should run them. It's not like they're taking up space in the extra deck. So Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Ew. So what got me is it's 2 dark monsters on the field. So you can't use it's just actually gross. Like, because they have to be on the field, then you can't use Pendulum Fusion to get it. And then you can't use Fusion Gate if they're in your hand. And also, just when would I ever want to summon it? I love the artwork on Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Not gonna lie. But his main thing is you can make this card gain attack equal to 1 special summon monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 5 or higher monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. This card's name becomes that monster's original name and replace this effect with that monster's original effects. So very similar to our guy, except it doesn't have to be a level 5 or higher monster. It's just any monster that it can become that's on the field or in the graveyard, which is pretty great. Ooh. Let's see. And replace this effect with that monster's original effects. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls. So, oh, it's upon fusion summon that it can gain attack equal to 1 special summon monster. I mean, he's not bad. Again, I dig this artwork. It's a little more flashy. I also like the simplicity of this one, though. Because, actually, yeah, I don't know which art I like better. I actually really do like most of their arts. Sort. Save? I'm not sure when's the last time I saved, actually. So that's pretty important. And also, I've been building this deck on the stream for like an hour now. But this Starving Venom deck puts consistency first in a good way. Okay, and now I have a lot of pendulums, sorcerers and magicians, and pendulum call. So there's a lot you can do with it. It's interesting that they show the Dragon Pulse magician and the Dragon Pit magician for pendulum call. Just considering that they're both normal pendulum magicians. They do have a cool story, and their stories do connect with one another. So it's nice to see them on another card together. I wonder if the characters on Dark Bribe are featured in anything else. But these time magicians are cool. Black Fang, Iris, Violet Poison, Chronograph. None of these are normal, so they don't really get stories. Also, since I'm running Stargazer and Stargazer and Time Gazer, then Star Time Magician would make sense to run in this deck as well. And I believe he can search. Oh, he requires 2 level 4 Magician Pendulum monsters. Well, that composes 6, 9, 12, 14 of the 20 monsters. Hey, that's pretty good. So, yeah, there are definitely a lot of chances to get him out. He is a dark monster, so you could even potentially use him as a fusion material for your Venoms. Not bad, not bad. Must first be XYZ summoned using the above materials. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Add to your hand 1 face-up dark spellcaster type pendulum monster from your extra deck, or 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your deck or graveyard. So he can search the extra deck or the graveyard. Then once per turn, if a pendulum monster in your monster zone or pendulum zone would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send 1 spellcaster type monster from your deck to the graveyard instead, which you can get back. Interesting. What am I thinking about? I could drop some of the generic support that I have in there and grab the Pendulum Graph and Astrograph spell and trap cards. They're made to like run with this kind of deck. Yeah, Pendulum Graph of Space-Time and Pendulum Graph of Ages. Yeah, ages. Your opponent cannot target spellcaster type monsters you control with spell effects. If a face-up magician pendulum monster cards in your monster zone or pendulum zone leave the field, add one magician pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. Pendulum Graph of Ages is useful for whenever you fuse, whenever you tribute for your Venom, whenever you fuse using Pendulum Fusion, whenever you use Fusion Gate when you have them on the field, like your dark monsters on the field. So Pendulum Graph of Ages will always get you another search. Interesting. With Pendulum Graph of Ages, is it possible for you to now get 3? I don't think so. Yeah, because the normal conditions for getting 2 out normally involve you getting Fusion Gate, Pendulum Fusion, then 4 of your other guys, of your dark pendulum monsters. So I don't think Pendulum Graph of Ages allows you to get 3 first turn. Still not bad. Though maybe I'm wrong. You could have the 4 monsters, Pendulum Graph of Ages, and Fusion Gate? Nah. Fusion Gate would let you get 1 Venom out, but you would have set your scales. Then you add another you add a magician to your hand due to Ages activating. It wouldn't be enough. Because then you do get that draw. You do get the search to your hand, but the search isn't good enough for you to then just if it searched 2, then you could. You could then go into a second Venom and then keep going off of that. Nah, because even if you got a second Venom, let's say it searched 2, which would be broken. You search 2, you then would Fusion Gate again, and then you would get your second Starving Venom. But then once you had 2, the ones that you sent didn't leave your field, so you don't get the benefit. So, again, don't know how I feel about that. Shuffle. Terraforming so you can get Fusion Gate. Alrighty. Then you can banish these 2 from your hand, get your Starving Venom out, equip Moon Mirror Shield to it. Then you could even Hidden Armory, mill 1, get another Moon Mirror Shield just to have in your back pocket. So yeah, this deck is looking better now. It'll be interesting to see Pendulum Graph of Space-Time and Pendulum Graph of Ages. Also, Pendulum Graph of Ages features Astrograph Sorcerer. Nice. And then Pendulum Graph of Space-Time features Chronograph Sorcerer. I like that a lot of the cards that are being run, well, it's not really a lot of the cards that are being run feature other cards in the deck. Not really. Pendulum Call features 2 monsters that aren't in the deck at all. So, nah. Star Time's cool. Because he really does fit the theme of everything else. I wonder what else I'm leaving out. Because when it comes to extra deck, I'm sure there are a lot of other possibilities, other extra deck monsters that, excuse me, other extra deck monsters that could be summoned easily using this deck that I'm just not aware of. I'm not really big into fusions, and this is one of my first fusion decks that I've put a lot of time in. So let's see. Dragon Caller Magician. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field. It becomes Dragon type until the end of your opponent's turn. That's an interesting effect. Another name for him is Descend Dragon Magician. Oops. Let's see. I have to like move the cursor in a way to where I don't highlight another thing so that I can scroll down through his effects. Once per turn, you can make this card a dragon type until the end of this turn. And monster that was fusion, synchro, or XYZ summoned using this card on the field as a material gains this effect. If this card battles a dragon type monster, this card's attack becomes double its original attack during the damage step only. So Descend Dragon Magician or Dragon Caller Magician fits well thematically with the deck, with the idea that he is a dragon caller, and I would be using him to call upon Supreme King Servant Dragon Starving Venom. So I like the thematic connection. I also like the fact that Dragon Caller Magician, if I use him as a fusion material on the field, which is a really specific condition, but if I use him on the field, it gives me more effects for Venom. Not only can Venom use the abilities of another monster on the field or in the graveyard, but also Venom would be able to, when facing off against a dragon type monster, have its attack doubled, which is actually pretty drastic for him considering that he's currently at 2,800. So he would jump up to 5,600, which is rather powerful. Plus, he has the ability to turn a face-up monster on the field into a dragon type. So that even if I'm facing off against, let's say, Tyler the Great Warrior, who has 3,000 attack, Dragon Caller Magician can turn Tyler the Great Warrior into a dragon, which sounds dope. Tyler the Great Dragon, who's a Super Saiyan. Then my Supreme King Servant Dragon, Starving Venom, could use his ability to turn into a Super Saiyan as well, essentially gaining all the effects of Tyler. Then Dragon Caller can turn Tyler into a dragon as well, so there are 2 dragon Super Saiyans on the field. But then Venom gains an additional ability from using Dragon Caller, and he just goes hard. All right, so I really dig that a lot. So would I be willing to drop someone from the current set in order to gain Dragon Caller? Whoever I drop, they would have to be already a high level and already a magician, and hopefully of a similar scale. I'm looking at you, Stargazer Magician. I don't take advantage of his effect for real. At least I don't plan to, is the main thing. Yeah, he can kind of do lockout or whatever. It's not bad. And being a 1 scale is also not bad. But a 2 scale and a 1 scale in a deck like this don't make a big difference of a trade-off. Also, I just realized those 2 are level 3. You can't even overlay Time Gazer and Stargazer to make Star Time. What? Star Time literally seems like a combination of these 2 guys, and they actually don't work to make him? Why? I never paid attention to that. That's really gross. So I feel like I'm going to drop Stargazer, like a full 3 copies of it just gone, to throw in Dragon Caller Magician. Ooh, because I love his effects, and his ability to transform a monster into a dragon type monster is really interesting. You just don't see that a lot. There's an equip that turns warriors into dragon type monsters, Dragonic Fist. I believe is the name. It's either Dragonic or Draconic Fist. I don't remember. You have DNA Surgery, which can change the type of all face-up monsters on the field to a declared type. You have, I think it's like Chameleon Mask or something. I'm probably getting the name horribly wrong, but it can turn an equipped monster into a reptile type for some reason. So you definitely have a lot of options there. But yeah, now we have Descend Dragon Magician, who I believe will add more utility. And real quick, let's look at our scales. We have a 1 scale, which balances with an 8. We have a 2 scale, which balances with an 8. We have an 8 scale that balances with a 1. And we have a 2 scale that balances with an 8. Both of them happen to be 3s for that one. Let's see, how many of our monsters can't be normal summoned? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 out of 20 can't be normal summoned. So almost half of the monsters can't be normal summoned. But that was already the case before we dropped out Stargazer Magician, because Stargazer is too high in level anyways to be normal summoned either. Normal summon without tributing is what I mean. So let's see. Dharma Eye Magician? I don't know what he does. He might be cool too. Reveal 1 pendulum monster from your hand, then target 1 magician card in your pendulum zone. That target's pendulum scale becomes the same as the revealed pendulum monsters until the end of this turn. Hey, that's pretty good. Excuse me. While this pendulum summon card is on the field, magician pendulum monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects during the turn this card was pendulum summoned. Dharma Eye or Oversight Magician. Oath Dragon Magician has some stunning artwork. I actually really dig that. So we're going to curl over here so we can scroll through and see what he actually does. If you have a Magician card in your other Pendulum Zone, you can add 1 face-up Magician or Odd Eyes Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand, except Oath Dragon Magician. You can only use the effect of Oath Dragon Magician once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target 1 Magician Pendulum monster or 1 Odd Eyes monster in your graveyard except Oath Dragon Magician, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Oath Dragon Magician once per turn. He's a 2 scale, can't be normal summoned, and he's not a dark? Nah. And Dharma Eye also wasn't a dark? Nah. It in many ways defeats the purpose of the deck. Like where Dragon Caller or Descend Dragon Magician really added additional utility and added additional effects in the long run. Also, I wish Nexus had a direct message feature, because if anyone was like, man, I really want to join the Hangout call right now, I wouldn't be able to see them send a message. If anyone has been waiting for like an hour of this live stream to join in, the Hangout link is tinyurl.com/hang30. And if you want to share this duel with your friends, but you don't want to share a long YouTube link, the stream is at tinyurl.com/duel30, 30 being spelled out. So yeah, to share the stream with your friends, that's tinyurl.com/duel30, and to join the Hangout, that's tinyurl.com/hang30. The 30 in the Hangout link is 30 in numbers, not spelled out, as shown on the screen currently. Whoop. Jumping back to the deck constructor. Let's see. I'm not sure what else I would really do to change this. I'm pretty satisfied with a lot of this. And a lot of the cards that are in there for repetition are in there for consistency's sake. Not necessarily because it's good. Do I think the deck is good now? is a good question, considering the fact that I didn't build this deck to be good. I built this deck to be consistent and to get Venom out. I don't know. It's worthy of a playtest. I'll say that much. But the fact that it doesn't have a lot of good defensive generics, it depends, truly. I'm actually really surprised that Time Gazer Magician is a dark monster. Also, I really like these backgrounds. I was actually talking yesterday on the stream about how old school monster cards had these really simple backgrounds. Oh, looks like someone joined the hangout. Yo, good to have you, Nerd Tanker. Ooh. These old normal monsters had these really simple backgrounds that they would draw in. That one goes hard.
Hello, joined us too.
And now we have these monsters that are doing like a similar background thing, but the backgrounds are way more stunning now. They're adding more like shimmer and light effects and brighter colors and things like that.
Hey, George.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Good to have you, George.
Thanks. So, as I can see, you're making a...
Ooh, it's a starving Venom deck. Like, the whole point is to get Venom out. It's not necessarily to be good.
By the way, there is another search card. It's a monster called Perform a Pal School Crobat Joker.
Pendulum monster, dark, 1800 attack.
Perform a Pal School Crobat Joker. There it is. He's banned to 1. That sucks, to be honest. Read his monster effect.
Yeah,
it's really good. He's a searcher for the
new ban list that's coming out shortly. Is going to be to 3 again.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he's getting a kickback, which is nice.
He's a searcher.
This card is normal summon. You can add 1 Perform a Pal or Magician Pendulum monster.
Basically, any card in your deck.
Yep.
That you need. Currently.
I wish he had a Magician in his name.
Well,
I mean, he's definitely a good card. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, is anyone available?
By the way,
for a game?
I am.
Me too.
What were you saying, George? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. I meant, why don't you run Stargazer and Time Gazer at more? Because the astrographs and chronographs have an effect. When they're set on their scales, you can activate and replace them with Stargazer and Time Gazer. Pendulum effect. Read them. So you can special summon them from deck to deck.
True. Yeah, I wonder why I'm running so many of astrograph and chronograph, to be honest. I like that they're dark pendulum monsters. That's like one of the main reasons why I put them in.
I mean, you can set them on the scale, pop them up, and set a Stargazer or a Time Gazer on the scale, and then you can special summon them from the extra deck. So you have 2 already on the field, strong monsters. That's their pendulum effect.
I'll drop a copy of each and then add a copy of each of Stargazer and Time Gazer.
Okay. Because that can really help.
What can I do?
There we go.
Summon the Trumpeteer.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I can't do anything else.
What else can I do and keep the scales balanced? If I dropped an iris, no, I think this is pretty alright. I only have 1 star that I could trade for an Astro.
Oh, I need someone, so that's kind of a valid question. Besides, one's level 5, the other one's level 4. Now I wish I ran a freaking level 7 synchro.
Oh,
Clearwing is a good option
Clearing for
for a
the
level
extra
7
deck?
synchro.
Oh, for the level 7
No,
synchro.
you don't have any. Do you have any tuners, by the way?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think any of them are tuners.
Then you can't summon him. By the way, do you know that Starving Venom has an upgraded form, Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon?
Greedy Venom.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
I
three
am excited.
versions of the Fusion Dragon. There's
Yeah,
Starving,
there is.
the regular, and then there's the Greedy.
Ooh.
But that
He's
requires
basically a dark hole
Whoa, a Predaplant.
when he's destroyed. When he's destroyed.
He
And then you
hit
can
me.
banish Starving Venom and bring him back to the field. He's great.
I'm so shocked he needs a Predaplant. That came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, dang.
Let's see. And then one Dark Monster whose original level is 8 or higher. Let's
Which
see.
is Starving Venom.
True. Once per turn, target one face-up monster on the field until the end of this turn. Change that target's attack to 0. Its effects are negated. This
Also,
card
its
is
effects are
thrown
negated.
into the graveyard.
There's the quick draw we've needed.
Nice. And then you can. Well, hold
I
on.
just realized
Then you can.
Oh wait, no.
By the way, every dimensional dragon has an upgraded form. Starving Venom is Greedy Venom. Clear Wing is Crystal Wing. Dark Rebellion is Dark Requiem. Odd Eyes, I have no idea.
Dark Requiem, I think, is Odd Eyes, yeah.
What am I thinking about? So this version of Venom doesn't get his ability to simulate other people's effects.
No, it doesn't.
And then
Well, this kind is a little better, I guess.
this guy
He's
can't
just
be
a
special
dark hole
summoned.
and he's destroyed.
Yeah. But then he can't special summon Venom. Because
So
Venom can't be special summoned from the graveyard.
right now I'm dueling on book. If you know what, I'll even share screen once I remember. There it is. Application window, Google Hangouts. Bam.
Oops, solid.
Okay.
I have a pretty weird deck, to be honest.
George, would you be
What do
down
you
with
guys say there,
duel?
Wolf? What?
Yeah. I'm on Dueling Nexus right now.
Oops, solid.
I could be on Nexus too if I wanted to.
Oops, sweet.
So where do we go?
I will host. Do you want to do a tag duel?
Okay.
Oops, solid.
I'm gonna use my Zard deck.
Why is the YouTube live event called Duelingbook and it's on Nexus?
That's why in the description I have hashtag more like dueling Nexus.
Okay.
Oh, on.
Ooh, there you
Can
go.
you-
Starving Venom.
Wanna
Pop.
on?
There
There we go. Okay, so that's my Quasar deck. Hold on, let me go to the full screen too. Oh, there we go.
Hey. You have to draw.
There we go.
Yeah, you have to draw.
And then I'll full screen.
There he goes.
Okay.
Ooh. And actually, real quick, hey guys who are watching the live stream, if you would like to join us in this tag duel, feel free to at duelingnexus.com/game/TJFP4. That's duelingnexus.com/game/TGFP4. Ooh. Also, if you guys are liking what you're seeing so far, make sure to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever we do the live stream. Normally, we stream at 12 p.m. and 10 p.m., but not only is the schedule subject to change, it will be changing soon, so make sure that you hit that bell so that you will be notified when we're doing the stream. Ooh. So now the wait is on. So what have you been up to today, George?
Well, I haven't done much. It's currently nighttime to me.
Oh,
It's
right.
how much? It's 9:30. in the night at night for me now.
Huh. It's really interesting to think about that because whenever I'm doing the noon stream, it's closer to you to when I'm doing the 10 stream. And then whenever I'm doing the 10 stream, it's closer to you to whenever I'm doing the noon stream.
Yeah, it's.
Ooh.
By the way, do you like Cardfight Vanguard?
Oh, dude, I love Cardfight Vanguard.
If you're planning a future series, maybe you can I can tell you how to install a game called. Let me check what it's called. Its name is Arena 1.96.
Sadly,
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Post link in Google Hangouts now. Join. Sorry.
No problem.
I'm just like, bleh.
Oh, how have you been, Tanker?
I've been okay. I mean, I've been like trying to plan a live stream, but I haven't really figured out a good time really.
Okay, I'm back. My cat just jumped up and ruined everything. Okay, that's fine.
Welcome back. Well, sadly, I can't install games because I have a Chromebook and the operating system doesn't work with like most things.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I don't do YGO Pro streams.
This one.
Cardfight Vanguard Arena 1.96 is it's basically like a Duelingbook, but for Vanguard.
Oh, word! So it's like browser based?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, dude, I would totally do that.
I guess we're waiting for one more.
Yep, we're waiting for one more, and that one more could be you, lucky viewer. We currently have 0 viewers. Hit us up at duelingnexus.com/game/
I mean,
GGFP4.
there is a glitch where I could join in again, but I don't feel like that's a good idea because that can cause more glitches.
Absent has done that before, where it was a tag duel with me and Absent versus Absent and Absent.
Yeah, because I know where Absent is, I'm just gonna.
To install this Cardfight game, by the way, you gotta install an app called WinRAR. WinRAR. Wait, what is going
on? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do WinRAR. I think you're right with the WinRAR.
RAR with RAR with capital letters. Okay.
There we go. That's better.
It is a fun.
I posted the link in a private chat to Absent. He's like, no, and I was like, yes, in all caps. And then he blocked me. Wow.
If you post it on Duelingbook, like in the public chat, someone will jump in.
True. But who will?
Whoop, that's the beauty of it. You'll have that's like a truly random tag partner.
There. I posted it in the public chat.
There we go.
It doesn't help that this is a private match, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, true. Oh, wait, is this a private? I can't actually remember.
No, it's not. I don't think so.
Yeah, because someone tried to jump in earlier, and I kicked them. Oh, so what will you be running, Tanker?
Whatever I want to.
Oh, solid. George?
Zark.
You know what? I'm just going to join in again. Why the heck not? I'm sorry, but we'd have 0 viewers and
Oop,
It's gonna
George,
take a while until somebody else joins in.
I'll take down Tanker if you take down Tanker.
Okay.
The double. Oh, just so you know, the only reason why I have the DF in front of my name it's for my clan tag on Dueling Nexus.
Oh, I remember that. You told us a story about that.
Yeah, Dueling Force. This is a bad hand, but I could make it. It could be worse, I guess. Ooh, terraforming. Ooh, fusion gate. Too bad I'm not using my fusion deck. That would go great. Okay. Dragon Collar Magician. And Violet. A scale of 1 and 2, okay? Ah, Pendulum Fusion.
That's fine because you can do this. You can fusion summon them.
Yeah, I know what Pendulum Fusion is. And then I think that this... Yeah, it activates.
And really anybody will do.
What will I do my turn? What can I do my turn?
No, I'll keep it in my hand for now. In face.
I can't do much. Let's do this. I'll get rid of this. Destroy your 2 cards. Oh, why am I getting a call? Hello.
Okay, I'm up.
Nice. I dig the synergy.
Okay, so I'll reactivate this. What do I want to do, though? I'll activate Astrograph Sorcerer. And I'll activate his effect from the scale. Pop him up. Set in the scale. This guy. Now, can I? Nope, I cannot set Time Gazer because there's a monster on the field. Fortunately. Well, I guess I'm just gonna set this guy down. Position. And should I attack?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. And go. Oh, great. Well, I'm my turn then.
Oop, no problem.
Okay, I wonder if I can bring out Zarkus this time.
Let's see. He's a 1 scale. There's a 2
He's currently
scale.
a 4. Yeah, he's currently a 4, but if you set that magician guy there, he'll become a 1.
He'll become a 1.
His pendulum effect, it's kind of...
Oh, that's wonky. So then we would have 2 1 scales.
Oh. Sorry about that. One of the branches of the military called me.
We could flip him because he wasn't flipped by the other
Okay,
effect.
if you want to, but
he's just not very strong.
maybe you contribute summon these two because the Starving Venom currently can be flipped thanks to Burning Air Force.
Oop, that seems like a plan. So would I rather... Yeah.
Go for the Descent Dragon.
For Descend Dragon? Okay.
Yeah, because if he's destroyed, you can activate Astrograph and special summon him from the hand and add another one.
Ooh, nice.
Waiting. Solo morning.
Ooh. So yeah, in phase and turn.
Twin Twisters.
Ah, great. Are you running two spell trap decks? Just
No.
to negate stuff? Okay, activate this and special summon him and attack. Then you can add something.
Just really, really bad.
Click yes and add
on
another.
both sides.
They won't.
I'll grab dragon.
Okay.
My turn. Alright, I think I can do something with this. Right? So first I'll activate my TGX 300. And then I'll summon my TG Rush Rhino.
Okay.
And attack your Astrograph Sorcerer for 100 points of damage.
Okay. I'm up. Ah, great. Well, I'll activate this.
Wow.
Do you have Venom in your deck? I mean, in your extra deck?
Hold on, let me. Okay, so I'll activate Polymerization. And I'll bring out this guy.
Supreme King starting Servant Dragon.
I have 2
Venom.
Then you could use his effect to become TG Rhino, and you get the same TG Rhino effect from his card. Unless it says you control. Dang, it says you control.
Yeah, I was going to say it
but
says
but it doesn't have a very bad effect. So let's see. If this card is in the against 400, that's good. Destroyed, you can add 1 card. Okay. What do I want to become? You know what? Should I become him or? No, he's not a dragon, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna become him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's battle. Go.
Ouch.
And my turn.
Activate Rush Rhino's effect. Add myself a Striker.
Okay.
Set 2 cards face down in my turn.
Okay. Sam Geezer is really nerfed. Because he must control no monsters to activate this card. So if to set in a scale. That is pretty.
Well, I'm just gonna go straight to battle phase.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not gonna change anything.
Let's see. I may run less Time Gazer. It depends.
This one's turn. Alright, Jar Avarice. Bring back TG Rush with 2 Twin Twisters, Quaking, and Desynchro.
There we are.
Special summon TG Striker because of its effect. Set a card. Normal summon my TG Rush Rhino. Activate my Synchronized Realm twice.
No.
Synchro Summon for Goyo Guardian. Battle phase, attack your starting Venom. Main phase 2, desynchro for the same monsters in defense mode. Well, one in defense mode, the other one in attack mode.
Interesting. Now this would be a good time for Stargazer. I mean Time Gazer, brother.
Okay, so should I activate this as a scale or monster?
I think as a scale would be all right.
Okay. White Wing Magician and Animation.
Oh yeah, and this is non-link format. Once we get another scale, there's going to be a heavy comeback.
I have to let the other side catch up then. Also, I don't know why I wasn't able to use Goyo's effect. Oh, wait. So its effect says you can't, basically. Letting this side catch up. Alright. I summon TG Cyber Magician. I Synchro Summon. TG Hyper Librarian in attack mode. Of course, because Synchronized Realm, we take 1,000 points of damage.
I use this guy on my Quasar.
Oh yeah, no. And then I attack directly for 33.
Okay, so now you should be able to activate.
Quasar.
Yep.
Time Gazer, yeah, activate it. Then Pendulum Summon, whatever you want. Yep, set that.
And we could get everybody if we wanted everybody, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Pendulum Summon has no limits, so.
What positions you want him in? Okay, but no monster can get over TG Hyper Librarian.
If I had Utopia the Lightning, this would be a really great moment.
If you had.
If only there was something I could do to pop a scale.
Hold on. I think I know. That trap you just set, you can activate it, destroy Violet Poison, and you can destroy 2 cards on his field.
Oh, nice. I'm going to have to wait until his turn, and then like a time where it'll let me trigger it for me to do that.
Yeah, you can destroy DG Striker if you want to. In the meantime.
Oh, true. I'm thinking about...
But I don't know about that face down.
Yeah, the question is, what's the face down?
Oh! My boy Dragon's on the field. I see you. I understand everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Or you can add something.
Let's see. I still can't pop a pendulum, but it's still fine. And what did he do again? Yeah, I guess I'll just
So you're
destroy.
gonna go for an attack?
Yeah, I'll just destroy his TG then.
Up to you, go for it. Yes. Okay. Oh, and now you can destroy. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I didn't know he was weak.
I activate my trap card.
Ah, great, I know this card.
Whoop.
I see.
I have it in real life, actually.
Whoa.
Now I have the Starving Venom Dragon.
Yeah, and that's hella permanent.
Yep.
It is, unfortunately. Yay.
The other plan still works, right?
It does.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
So, end your turn, I guess.
I activate the effect of my TG Striker, adding TG Cyber Magician. Gotta let this side catch up now. No, I don't. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Wait, no, that's 8. What am I gonna do? First, I think I'll activate the effect of this monster to make it TG Rush Rhino until the end of the turn.
So we can do this now.
Violet Poison. Destroy the Sorcerer's Wall. Spell wall. The field spell.
Destroy the field spell?
Yeah.
All monsters you control gain 300.
Yeah.
What does it mean, negate effect? Yes, no?
No. Click no.
Just click no.
Click no?
Okay. Now activate Violet Poison. Destroy, target his Supreme King Servant, Starving Venom. And he's destroyed.
Sweet. Then I will grab this one.
Okay, my move. Let's see where we can pendulum summon. I'm gonna only bring out you.
Nice.
And what can I go for here? No, I'm just gonna wait for that from that one. Okay, I guess it's shred battle. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so TG Hyper Librarian is gonna attack.
Yep. Ow. My ears.
Ooh, and then time. Well, Stargazer. Blah, blah, blah.
Werewolf, why not? Alright, I activate my 1-for-1 spell card. I discard Tuningware from my hand. Special summon the Tuningware from my deck. I now summon TG Cyber Magician. I Synchro Summon. For my Formula Synchron.
There's so much one off.
Wow. Maybe I should have went for the other card then. I end my turn with 2 face downs.
I should probably normal summon first, and then do that. Well, normal summon Violet.
Violet. That's GG. That's definitely GG there. Yeah, I definitely should have synchroed for the other level 2 synchro monster I run in this extra deck. I didn't think about it.
I'm actually more curious about his back row.
Yeah. For the longest time, I thought those ones were eyes or L's.
The ones?
Yeah, and TG1 and my ME1. I always thought they were eyes, so I always called it TGI-MEI.
Ah.
But then I looked at it closer and I noticed that they were ones, so I was like, oh. So it's called TG1 ME1. Or EM1. Sorry, TG1 EM1. Yeah.
Oh, I was muted. I had no idea.
That is definitely game.
Okay.
That is just game. I know that. That's game. I'm sorry. The only other face down I have is 1-for-1.
I was excited to use Dragon.
Oops.
Right,
Got out of the
I gotta go.
anywhere. Hold on.
Oop. GG, everyone. What you got?
Okay. Oh, there you are. So, should have the same stuff or something else?
I'm testing out the same one again.
Should I use anything else though? The same stuff.
At some point today, I'm gonna change up the Tyler the Great Warrior deck again. I'm gonna keep playing with them.
Good.
I really like what we did yesterday. That was fun.
And I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Surf again.
Oops, sweet. Synergy.
I'm gonna check if your guys' duel is public or not. Yeah, it's public.
So I guess Nexus probably will never do a built-in site-wide chat because of their Discord. They would just want people to use Discord.
Probably. What deck do I want to use?
Good question.
This one. Like I said before, I could join in again if you guys want.
Ooh, do you want to face on Double the Tanker?
Again. Remember, we already... Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. Beta the test.
there's not a...
Okay, maybe I shouldn't do so much scissors. Scissor me timbers. Ooh, not a bad hand to start out with.
I guess Jetta's probably the opposite.
Yeah, this is pretty ass.
What?
Oh, hey, good game. DCDQ. Let's go.
I guess the other guy lost connection probably. Okay. Are we gonna do like this or?
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no.
Wait, what the heck is going on? Okay, we're good.
That works. That means I can start now if I want to.
Well, now all we're waiting for is the next challenger. Dun, dun, dun. It's showtime.
Ooh, showtime. I'm pretty sure I've dueled with this guy before. Oh, the time I pick paper, I forget it's George.
I actually use paper a
I
lot.
summon Armageddon and I activate the effect. I send Ally Mind. I am my turn.
Okay. My move.
A high-performance unit developed to enhance the artificial intelligence program of the Allies of Justice. Loaded with elements collected from a meteor found in the Worm Nebula, it allows for highly tuned performance, but its full capacity is not yet determined. Why is there so much lore? Oh my gosh.
All the lore.
Who are the Allies of Justice?
And
Who
you?
knows, really?
Oh, snap.
Perfect. Put you in Pendulum Zone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, word.
I would. Okay, special summon, I guess. Okay, so you and you.
Noise. Noise.
And I'm gonna set this guy. Battle time.
Truth.
Okay, I'm gonna turn with this.
Oh my
Let's see what Showtime can
gosh.
show us.
What? Oh my god. He's
They're
new.
running a 60-card deck.
He's new.
So, is it like a handful of like old school Yu-Gi-Oh?
Basically.
Oh, yeah, it is.
This card cannot
No,
attack
this is,
unless you tribute one monster.
Card.
Feel the nostalgia yet?
I feel I'd never even seen Panther Warrior. This dude looked at level
I have a
4,
lot of times.
2,000 attack monsters.
Yeah, but it can't tribute unless you tribute. It can't attack unless you tribute a monster.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
It
froze.
Dang.
When froze was already
Well-
past tense, but it wasn't past tense enough.
You mean froze? We can always refresh.
Yeah, Tanker, you should refresh first, and then we'll follow you, dude.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we'll be right there with you.
Let's see if it unfreezes on Showtime or if Showtime's just gonna quit.
Showtime.
Probably. You know, refresh, I can't do but anything but type. Still, okay.
Hold on. Yo, Showtime, double click your deck.
This strategy again.
Denied.
Oh, we lost through.
Wow.
I mean, we won. We won through lost connection. DQ.
Ah, that's strategy. Okay.
Hopefully he won't use his 60 card deck, but
I don't.
Who
I don't
knows?
think he has a lot. He or she, not
Okay.
assuming gender.
sorry, yeah, he or she.
I'm gonna go second.
Nah. It's not about that second life, man.
No, it's all about that setting up board, dude.
Have myself a Raiden. Summon the Raiden.
Ooh, that's
Activate
nice.
Raiden's effect.
You can go into Venom like right now, I think. Because you have a 1 and an 8.
Okay, my move.
Yeah, you can
Let's see what we can do.
go straight into Venom if you want to.
I guess I'm gonna activate Stargazer as a scale.
Nice.
And Iris Magician as the other one.
Also nice. When you can
And it's
respond
Pendulum
to
Shock
everything.
on time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I can legit go for 2 of my stuff.
You could go for Star Time and for Venom if you wanted to.
I can go even for Clearwing.
Oh, because she's a tuner. You're right. You have a lot of options.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring
One
out.
problem.
Oh no,
It got denied.
Wait.
What?
So are you gonna respond with something?
Well, I was gonna respond, but I think it froze again.
Double click your deck, dude.
No, you don't understand. I had Solemn Strike face down.
So yeah.
Oh, great! I was afraid of that. Exactly at that.
So double clicking your deck will fix everything. That's all I heard.
No.
Yeah, well.
It's not about that surrender life. Freaking all the freezing.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. DQ.
Okay. Same stuff. Oh,
I didn't make it. Tanker.
I'm so good.
Tanker, save me. No, what? Tanker, where are you?
what's going on?
This is
So I
definitely
guess
not
we are
the
just.
best hand, but it's definitely not the worst either.
Don't worry, I can still watch. It's all good.
Mine, on the other hand, is not as good as it was.
Yeah, who are you teamed up with
So we're
this
gonna
time?
set you, and we're gonna activate you. Scale. I'm gonna summon you. Just, I don't know. And I'm gonna sell one more card. And my turn.
Alright, my turn. I drop. I activate Galaxy Cyclone.
Great, the perfect one to pick.
I was guessing. I now set one card and activate instant fusion. I fuse 1,000 eyes restrict.
Oh, 1,000
And I take your monster.
Great.
Old school. Oh gosh, he stops other monsters from attacking. Period. Anyway.
I summon Angel Trumpeter in attack mode.
Wow.
I synchro summon for high speed Roy Chambara. Wait.
Oh, great.
Why did that go to the pendulum? Why did that go to the extra deck?
Because it's a pendulum monster.
No, it was equipped to my 1,000 Eyes Restrict as an equip card.
Doesn't it still count as being face up on the field then? Yeah. So
I don't
it still
know.
goes to the
If 1,000 Eyes Restrict dies, this.
Double
Okay,
attack
so
with that
that's a good amount of
Chambara.
damage.
Data
But
strike.
if you would have destroyed the other card.
Oh,
I guess
Showtime
we'll
is
check
on
first.
George's team this time.
No, that's Data Strike on George's team.
What is this? Link's Flare. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. In a non-link format?
This card up to 2. Up to 2 cards. This card.
Interesting.
Discard Mirror Force out of anything. Just discard Mirror Force.
Yep.
I get you.
They're running a lot of link format stuff, but they don't have link monsters.
Nope.
Yeah, unfortunately. Cerberus Wizard.
Is Star Changer's effect permanent? It sure is.
Yep.
Cerberus.
Oh ho ho ho. My partner's
He
deck is just wet.
Oh gosh, it's 2 people running 60 card decks.
Oh, is it? Oh.
No. Data Strike isn't running 60 cards.
Oh, great, my scale.
Yeah, Data Strike's running 60 cards.
No, he's not. He's running 50.
Then how does he have 54 in his deck right now?
That's
No,
Showtime.
my guy. My partner.
Oh, Showtime
Ooh,
running 50 cards.
Oh, please don't tell me he runs Ultimaya,
50.
please.
I'm not saying anything. I looked though. I did look, but I'm not gonna say anything. Why would you? I have no dragons, and he summons this.
Well, wait.
He did banish his own guy for it, I think.
What is? Oh.
Or did he banish your guy? If he banished your guy, then it's like, ooh.
No, he banished his own.
Oh, then he's good.
I have no dragons in this deck though.
Well, it'll help his deck.
Great.
It's fine.
Oh wait, I could abuse his side of the dragons. I just realized that.
Yeah, it is indeed. Ice Pendulum, the best card I could have gotten. Activate his effects. I'm gonna search out you.
Again with that, let's see what I can do. Yeah, this 5 tuner. I'm level 6. I think what I'll do is I'll flip summon the White Stone of Legend, then tribute it for Ally Mind, and then use Red Eyes to bring it back into defense mode.
You have White Stone of Legend for not Blue Eyes?
No, that was Showtime's, not mine.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm trying to play a little bit around how Showtime has.
Let's see what my guy can do. Oh, great. I think we... I don't know, actually.
I mean, it's possible.
Oh. Are my perspectives all flipped?
Oh, wow.
Yep. Okay. I just realized what was going
Is that
on.
GG? No,
Yep.
what? 100 life points.
Yeah, he forgot to flip the White Stone of Ancient.
Yeah, unfortunately. Any last words?
2,900.
Well,
Wow, he left Honest on the field for me.
oh, great. Well, doesn't matter. Wait, what is this?
We don't have dragons in the graveyard, right?
It's only from our graveyard or hand.
Unless he gets Venom out.
I'm just gonna set this.
Well, no, he wouldn't be able to get Venom out with only 3 cards in his hand. Dang.
What are you gonna bring back? Oh my!
That was nice.
Why? Why?
I have no idea. If he absorbs my guy, by the way, he's gonna have still 0 attack.
I know this. I synchro summon with his White Stone of Legend yet again. Activate Silent Doom. Bring back the Angel Trumpeteer. Activate Thousand Eyes to take that.
Dojo.
Wait, I probably should have synchro summoned into this first. I'm stupid. Synchro again.
Oh, GG, I guess.
Activate, I think.
Showtime's really excited.
I'll set this monster face down. Reposition Red Eyes, because I can. Attack it directly with my Ally Mine.
Okay, GG.
Oops, GG.
Okay.
Red Eyes deck.
Okay, I made it this
guess
time.
I'm not on this time.
Yo,
Well,
George.
go for it.
Wow, I have Data Strike as my ally, and you have Showtime as your ally this time.
Ooh. Are you sure? George, do you want to jump in?
Okay, I guess.
There we go.
Same stuff, or should I switch something else?
I'm still doing Starving Venom. Since I just made it today,
Okay,
I'm trying to play test it a lot.
Paper. I guess I'm going second. Fine by me.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Well, this helps him with
I set 4 cards face down and summon my Luster Dragon.
No, not right now.
End turn.
Nope.
I guess I'm up.
Ooh, that hand is beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna activate Violet Poisonous Scale. What is this? No. Okay, Pendulum Shokan time. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to bring out? So I'm gonna bring out you. You, I guess. No, I'm gonna save you. You. And you. Okay. Okay. Let's
Black Fang,
this and this.
Dragon, Dark Room, and a Tuning Magician. Or Toon Magician.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna bring out Clearwing then.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan.
And can I attribute the other guy? Can I not? No, I cannot. Dang it. Whatever. Here, Clearwing. Popping out your guy.
Okay.
Like a face up for a geek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And should I attack
Yeah.
or not?
I always
Okay, I
go for the
guess.
attack. Yeah.
Go Clearing.
Activate my Quaking Mirror. Oh my gosh, it froze. Oh my god! So
Really?
I hate books so much. Nexus, not book. It freezes like 24/7.
Ooh. Victory. Ooh. GG.
All the freezing.
Ooh. DCDQ. See, part of Dueling Nexus is the battle for the best internet connection.
Yeah, true. So that like this?
Ooh. Yeah, we can still do this.
Whatever.
Okay, so I'm
Still
gonna switch decks
the same
then.
way.
Let's go with this deck. Let's go. Ha. Okay, second.
Oh, sweet.
I activate polymerization. Using the two normal monsters in my hand for Burst of the Dragons, and I sack card face down.
Really?
Yes. That's all I can do.
What? I didn't even
You're
know
lucky.
that
I don't
was
have
real.
any normal monsters, so I can't get over this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna set 3 cards face down. Blue ice, whatever.
I mean, there's also always the
3.
possibility that your partner has a normal monster in his deck.
Or you just get him with a spell or trap card effect.
Summon Gazuki,
That too.
and I'm gonna activate his effect. Sent to the graveyard,
Ooh.
Mizuki.
He's a foolish bear.
And I guess that's all I can do.
Ooh. For a second, I was like, that's a whole lot of useless. But no, this will work.
Okay. Okay.
Don't even think about using first the dragons to attack.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? Sure, new style swallow slash. Tribute this guy. I'm gonna destroy this guy and your face down card.
You mean my face down card?
Okay. Now I'm gonna banish. Sure, new solitaire or Gazookies. And I have no idea why I did that, but whatever. Just for extra protection.
Ooh, and then I will invase in turn.
Bitron.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I helped him with a level 2.
Yeah, but first the dragons is unaffected.
It is.
Yes. It says it's unaffected by other monsters' effects, so I don't know what he was thinking.
And cannot be destroyed by battle except by normal monster.
Yeah.
Good
It's
job,
almost
man.
like he didn't read it.
He's like, wait, what? I wish I could use that. Yeah, because that can negate. But it's not during either player's turn, is it? Yeah, it's not. Dragon Color Magician.
Right. I guess I'm up. Um. Guess I'm gonna activate Plague Spare Zombie. This to the top of my deck.
Why does it always glitch out? Just why?
Well, I like how quickly you can jump back into a game. Because with me, I'm picking between two poisons. With Dueling Book, the lag makes every duel really slow, so it doesn't crash, but it takes forever. With Nexus, if for some reason it glitches out, you refresh, you jump back in, and you can just keep going, kind of thing.
Yeah. What I was doing was using Blue Eye Spirit's first effect, which is to negate any card that would activate in the graveyard. That was probably
And
good.
you froze, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see. So we just need our opponent to double click their deck. Well,
Hey.
Can data do it for you? You data.
Can. But I'm gonna do this.
Dang.
Okay, that works too.
It seems a lot of crap is happening.
Okay.
Fishers.
Let's try this now.
That one.
Oh, okay. I was like a chew.
No, I was choosing between the decks I have. Hope you don't mind which deck I chose.
I don't know.
Oh my god! Wow.
Ooh, rituals. Ooh.
Alright, guys.
No, this is the
rituals.
best ritual in the game because he can special summon the Pot of the Forbidden multiple times if he wants to. Or he can do that. Or I guess he can do both.
Oh gosh.
This is a very strong ritual card.
Set 2 summon this. You can
Like
also
you
use
played
it
against
during
that prediction
either
girl.
player's turn. Attack that Manju. I feel like that's bullshit, to be honest. That you could just
Yep,
flip
it
face
is.
up like that. But luckily, because of
Okay,
territory,
let's see.
because I attacked it, he can't use its effect, which is to add.
Okay, so we're gonna activate from my hand. By the way, Jet, this is the deck I used on you in Dueling Book.
Ooh.
G1.
Mm-hmm.
Flip return all spells. Well, there's nothing really to worry about here. It's more
For
mechanics
this guy.
dying out loud.
Using you.
No, excuse me.
Ooh, no problem.
And then I'm gonna use Foolish Burial.
But he is right. You can flip the Pot of the Forbidden to return all spells and traps if you want.
In my deck a little bit. Activate my Necroslam effect. Fusion summon into this one.
Oracle King Dark.
Then I'm gonna activate this card over here. Dark Contract with the Gate. And this one. Play Gate effect.
Yep.
To add I guess Newton. And we're gonna set the 2 scales.
Yeah.
Copernicus and Newton.
Nice board state.
This one, I guess. Okay.
You know you could go plus right
I
now if you
guess.
flipped that Pot of the Forbidden.
I guess battle time. Go. Okay. Go. And you. And I guess on my turn.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yep, it definitely wanted me to make sure that I had that card in particular.
Okay. Sure. Oh, we're gonna use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. It was actually a smarter play to copy my guy, my Executive Jenkins. Spells and traps. What does that do?
He's putting the monster face down.
I guess I'm just gonna copy you. Then.
Oh, fuck.
Or not.
Are we doing the same thing?
Nope.
Nope.
What does this do?
It goes
4
hard in the
effects.
fucking paint, dude.
Oh, cool! This card is cool. Okay.
I know, it's really
destroy
cool.
all monsters your opponent controls. Yeah.
Well, worth a shot.
Now we're gonna lose 200. Or are we? Thanks to Dark, these effects are reversed, so we gain.
What is freaking what's the card? Bad reactions to Samochi.
You can only use this effect.
Ouch. Yeah. I can't click on shit. GG.
Well, I guess he's frozen. No, Jed, don't think about it.
Wait, what do you mean? I mean...
Just no, don't. crazy.
Ah,
Yeah!
dang it.
Oh shit! It worked, dude.
Well,
I'm gonna head on to Minecraft. I'll still be on the Google Hangouts talking, but
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna head on to Minecraft.
okay.
Why not?
Looks like the team is back together again, George.
Okay. Go. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna pick this. Ah, dang it. Whatever.
I have somebody else you could duel, but I prefer him not to be in the Google Hangout
Oh, great.
because he's really loud.
Am I going first? Yes, I freaking am.
You could get Venom if you wanted.
Yeah, I can. That's that. And I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Holly. And Venom time.
Nice.
I'm gonna
There's
use you and you. And I guess I'm gonna use you as scale.
There we go.
So that our monsters
There we
gain
go.
100 attack and defense.
Okay.
And my turn. For each
On
pendulum monster.
a
Yeah.
How many Venom are
like
you running?
that.
This is not in play
Right.
yet. Okay.
Divine
What is
Dragon
this? Okay, whatever.
Ragnarok. A legendary dragon sent by the gods as their instrument.
Oh, great.
Legends
Dark
say
smell.
if provoked, the whole world will sink beneath the sea. Darkness metal can bring.
You know what? I'm gonna use it.
Video settings. Full screen off. Close that off.
That'll shut down a play real quick.
It does.
What?
Oh, great.
What?
I guess we can't deal battle damage with him yet.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
this is fucking amazing, dude. He made it where our dude just won't die.
Yeah, but we take no battle damage, which they take. I mean, with this card.
No,
Tribute.
no,
it
neither
and-
player takes battle damage from it.
Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it on the field. I'm so serious.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh my goodness. Okay, set him and him. Hey.
Okay, so you can activate
Dang.
Stargazer and then
Dang, it's you.
Chronograph.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go for another Venom.
Then activate Chronograph's effect on him and click activate.
Oh, because Chronograph can do the. Oh, it's trying to do the trap. That's what I thought. Okay, there we go. Chronograph can do the trade thing.
Yeah. Pick that guy from your deck, place it in the pendulum zone.
If you see anyone
There we
named
go.
DS Mimi Foxy, that's
So
my
now we
friend.
have an extra 200 attack power monster.
Special summon. All three. Oh, wait. Can't we just destroy their dragon shield? And then we don't have to worry about it?
You could.
We can.
Yeah, who should I pop from the field then?
I don't want to answer it. I'll be back in like a little bit.
The one you can. If you can, destroy Time Gazer on the field.
Yeah, I'm going to destroy Time Gazer on the field.
And destroy the other one. That card, yeah.
There we go. Well, now I will I won't have to use Fusion Gate because I can just tribute the guys on the field, which is helpful.
Now you can swing in for an attack.
Ooh.
Okay.
And we can put a different kind of shield on our dragons.
Okay.
Ooh. Let's see. And then we don't have any dead dragons. I hope they run Felgran in their deck. Though I kind of don't at the same time. There we go. One effect can be chained. This
Oh, it's the guy with the flip monsters. Ah, dang.
Oh, Oh, wait. No.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, because we know what's coming.
Yep. Oh, I know that card. Ah, great.
Okay, yeah, we should... If we hit this one... Yeah, it'll stop it because it's continuous. Yeah, I think he's forcing our hand. Should we do it? Yeah.
Go for it, I guess. Stargazer.
Okay.
Okay, it worked.
It depends. Because he could have another one, which would be weird for him to draw it so consistently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up.
Ooh,
Oh,
hey, that's pretty
guess
good.
what I drew?
And I'm back.
Okay,
Excuse me.
Welcome back, Tanker. Yeah,
Let's
this is nice.
activate him on the scale.
Sorry about that. My friend was like literally bugging me about coming over to his house, and I'm like, bruh, you live in Modesto. If I come over there, then I can't freaking stream for the time that I'm over there.
It's weird to stream at a friend's house. I've done it once on YouTube. It's a different atmosphere.
If he froze.
Oh, he froze? Oh, then we won.
Or not.
Nope, not frozen.
Okay.
And what does that do again? Oh, wait, we're not going to chain? We're not going to stop it?
Oh, wait.
Puts every monster face down.
That wouldn't have helped anyway, because it's a
yeah, it's not continuous. You're right.
+2.
I guess to the top.
Yeah.
You guys go +2, by the way.
Can I flip them back up?
You can.
Oh, I guess I can.
Orange. You just missed out on drawing 2 cards. Look for Clip's very last effect. You draw cards equal to the amount of cards.
Yeah, I also don't care. I would rather miss out on 2 cards than just lose Venom. Venom's one of my favorite guys right now. And I think one of our Venoms has an effect from using Descended Dragon Magician.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we might as well draw in 2 cards. He was right. He knew.
I knew.
Well, that's it for me, I guess.
Wait, you about what? What happened?
Oh, we still drew 2 cards. No, that was totally worth it.
I told you would draw 2 cards.
What just happened?
It's their turn. We drew 2 cards because of the book, the spell book.
Okay.
Look at the clips.
Okay.
It's the name of the card, Book of Eclipse.
Wyvern.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because one of our guys is a dragon deck.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
I remember her. She's cool.
Should I destroy her?
Wait. She protects us. No. Keep her. Oh my gosh. Dragon. Oh wait, only you control.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say
Damn.
it's only.
I read it wrong. I was so happy. I was happy
Look,
for
it's
no
Kirby.
reason. Oh, yo, Kirby. Kirby, I fucked up really hard just now.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, we could still destroy
No
it just whenever it gets prompted again.
No.
Oh, well, that's actually higher priority. The whatchamacallit, Red Eyes. Even though its effects are negated, it's not negated forever, right? Oh no, its effects are negated forever. Yeah,
I'm gonna
then I
change
guess.
that because your effects are negated anyway.
Yeah, Queen is still
It
worth
is.
killing though. Yeah.
It's a little quiet though.
Oh, Kirby's online?
No, this is my friend. This is Mimi Foxy.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Mimi.
But like I said,
Should I destroy one of them?
Yeah, destroy Queen.
Okay.
Because Queen will be annoying.
I died.
I'm gonna pop out Stargazer
Yep.
because
Stargazer's
Timegazer
always
is
the
hard to
best.
pull out.
Sorry, I got Brandon's thing mixed up with my friend Mimi's because they have the same
Graphic.
image.
Whoop.
Whenever you don't have the camera on, you have an image set.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Oh, well, good to have you, Kirby.
Hello.
Hey, Kirby's. Sorry for mistaking you for my friend.
Cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, his thing can attack, so we're doing pretty Gucci right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I
guess it doesn't hurt to have another one.
Oh, there's Jace.
Just a spare. Just for spare.
Oh, dang, are we stuck in defense position?
Hey, Jace.
I guess we are because of bearing Mirror Force.
Oh, good to have you, Jace. Oh,
Yeah, they can't
I won't
change.
be on for too long. I got to go soon and head off back home.
Okay. Gosh, are there any effects in the graveyard that are really good that we would want? Well, I don't have XYZ materials. Otherwise, that would be a cool effect. Well, it has to be in your graveyard. What is this garbage? Okay, so they don't have a lot of cool effects. Do we have cool effects in our graveyard? A lot of our things don't die. That would be nice.
So.
We could get it
Okay,
Black
so
Magician effect, but it would go away before their turn. So even if they destroyed it, it wouldn't help us.
Oh, I can also go for that. Hold on a second.
Okay. Ooh, I will wait.
Okay, so I have two of the 5 materials. No, 3.
Nice.
4.
Ooh.
To bring out Zark.
I think I'll just pass them.
Okay.
I don't know what I would grab. Actually, activate.
Actually, no. Don't put this there. Keep those.
Oh yeah,
two
you can do that.
One card effect can be
We don't
changed.
have any dragons in our graveyard.
I think that's
Nope.
it. Yeah. Yeah, I see that, Jace. I was like, wait, you look like you're in a school setting.
Well, you can. Nope. All these are kind of garbage. Her effect is all right.
Well, you don't
It
have
protects
to
the
join Nexus. You can always just be in here, listen, and watch off of Nick. That's the wrong teleport.
What is happening?
Stuff. I see Kirby's on book as well. What are you doing there?
Oh, that's always scary. Well, he
Let's say
can't
you
just
can't
straight up
talk
set
because
the
you're in
chain.
school. That's all good, I guess.
What is it, Jace?
If you guys are using a pendulum deck, do you have? I can, if need be. Yeah, they're kind of still dueling, so they should focus on dueling. Oh, look at this pyramid.
Whoa! I thought he couldn't swing. He can swing.
He can only attack the turn he is special summoned with the effect of
Oh yeah.
it says in the bottom
should
he
we let
cannot
him have
attack
it?
this turn, but best.
Yeah, go for it.
2 effects can be changed. Oh, because I could flip over the other trap.
Yeah.
Should I just let him do it?
Yeah. We can't change their battle position anyway,
Okay.
so
Black. Fang.
Magician.
And George, yesterday after you left, I was so close to summoning Zark. And then I
Oh.
realized I missed Black Fang Magician.
yeah, getting the materials in the graveyard is really hard.
Well,
2
also
effects
I
can
don't
be
have a
changed.
Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. I remember you mentioning Star Time Magician. I don't know what his point is. Or his place.
Star time is just an XYZ monster. 2 level
Yeah,
4
but
magician
it needs
type
to be a
monster.
dragon type.
There's a card that you can
Star time
activate
can
from your
search.
pendulum zone
Okay,
that
so
says
Do you find Perform
you
Power?
find Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer better than Performapal Second Donkey. Well,
Hang on.
pull up. Okay, I think
you
Look at
can
both of them.
technically run both, but
Look at both of them.
I
Okay.
feel like Pendulum Sorcerer's better,
I
but
Oh. What do you use them for?
you have to restrict your scales to add
checking.
2.
No, I cannot.
Versus Second Donkey, which is just add when you have 2 scales. So it's kind
Well, I'm
of
gonna
a give and
activate
take with
just
that.
odd ice.
Oh, whoops. And then Perform Power. Sorcerer. Okay, what do you use them for?
Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer is when it's summoned, you can destroy your pendulum scales to add 2 more pendulum scales, basically. While with Second Donkey, it's just add 1 if you have both pendulum scales set.
So,
in my
Jet, should I
opinion,
set Moon Mirror Shield?
Sorcerer can be good, but it's really
yes.
situational.
Well, not set, but activate. Because you can put Moon Mirror Shield on our guy, and then they won't have anyone strong enough to kill him. That being said, if they... Well, we'll blow up the flip upside down guy. Yeah, I think you should activate Moon Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I think I would use Pendulum Sorcerer.
I honestly would probably use it too. But I'd still have Frying Donkey in the or Second Donkey in the deck just in case.
Like, use one, then side the other one?
Yeah, exactly. No, just in case. Exactly. But it's like put one in the main deck, put one in the side deck. Don't actually put both in the main deck unless you have no other real
I
choice.
guess on my turn.
Let me see. George. George, what do you use Star Time Magician for?
A Star Time Magician. He's a searcher
Mm-hmm.
for some of the. Yeah, you can search out like Black Fang magicians, the magicians.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Just in general.
One dark spellcaster from your deck or graveyard. Yeah.
Oh, what is going on currently? Okay. Then.
I only have one of each in real life. This is referring to current real life deck I'm trying to create for Link format. Well,
Current
because
real
of the
life,
Link
not
format,
past
you
real
can
life.
only pendulum summon one monster in your extra monster zone. But like I said, it's a good idea to have both. But it's
Come
probably
on.
the better idea to have Second
Lagging
Donkey
so
in the
hard.
main
What is
deck
going on?
and the Sorcerer in the side deck. And then if you lose, then side Donkey out for
Yeah,
Sorcerer.
25 seconds. I know this.
play
What
it
the
well.
heck? Dude. What is going on? So hard.
Everything and nothing at the same time.
Oh. Come on, no.
Yes.
Oh my god, thank god. That was the 0. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Jeepers.
And like I said, if you lose with Second Donkey in the main deck, then side Sorcerer in by replacing Second Donkey.
Hey.
I mean,
Man,
that's the only thing I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now there are types of fusion monsters I want to mess around with.
Nope.
Grass is alive. Kill it. Kill with the stacks. Okay. Get rid of the glass bottle.
Okay.
No one needs a glass bottle.
There we go.
Cookies.
You can use this effect to bring out your Stargazer.
Mm-hmm.
We have another powerful monster.
Okay, there. No.
It's not giving me the option. Did I already whatchamacallit, like use up all my stargazers?
I guess if you don't have any
Probably.
deck, yes. Yeah.
Okay, now crush card.
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
The reason
What
I
does it
asked this
mean,
question was
time gazer
because
is the only
I
thing I can
only have
grab?
2 searches for Pendulum Sorcerer, being Skull Corbat and Trump Ghost. So I was debating to run Sorcerer over Second Donkey or Second Donkey over Sorcerer. It really depends on the situation.
Tyrant Burst.
Because the Skull Corbat is also a searcher for any pendulum monster with 1500 or less attack, I think. Yeah.
It is. Oh, Tyrant Wing.
Why is it that I couldn't have gotten Stargazer out with the scales that I had?
Ugh. Who knows?
Yeah, it only gave Time Gazer as an option.
Huh.
Also,
Hey,
I
hold
wonder
on,
if you
let me-
place Maju face.
Oh,
down.
I know why. I know why. It's because of the time gazer's effect. If it's not a magician or it's a certain thing. It's if
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not a magician or
because-
odd
Oh.
eyes, it's scroll becomes 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dang, Time Gazer is bad for like multiple reasons.
Well,
Well,
that's why I need more stargazers in.
I kind of want to blow up the mid card right here. Would you be okay with that?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so warrior
You got
type.
60 seconds though.
So put reinforcement in there.
Do what you said?
So 50 something seconds.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Dragon type. Okay, that's not. Let's see, I'll just put red eyes right there.
Okay.
Looks like Jace is going somewhere.
Monster. Okay, cool.
Time magic hammer.
Who knows, really? What do I want to do? Put this there.
Nope. Okay, I passed the limit.
Put that in there.
Spellcaster. Let's see, where is Magician's Circle? There it is.
Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. Freaking Hunger Games reference. Oh my gosh. 2 baby zombies. Bad.
Okay, luckily for me, I can
Bad.
activate Astral
Bad.
Sorcerer's effect because I have another in my deck.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so pop you. Wow, my last one.
Oh, synergy.
Wow.
Okay.
That sucked.
We could
Oh well.
potentially go into another Venom. You can do a lot.
I can actually go for Zark now.
Oh, sweet.
BRB.
See, I'm gonna remove the
Okay, so I'm
regular
gonna
Starving
bring out
Venom fusion. I'm gonna put
you.
Dark Rebellion.
And you. Yeah, let's go for that.
Oh.
So you.
So there's a Supreme King Dark Rebellion. Okay.
You. And then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tribute our because no, I don't have to. Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna tribute Odd Eyes. Poison. Summon Zaborg. Use its effects. To send stuff. Send
There you go.
Clear Wing.
Okay.
Dark Rebellion.
Odd
Siege
Eyes,
Dragon.
Violet Poison, Rebellion, the other Clearwing, Supreme King Servant Clearwing.
I like
Two,
how
maybe.
I did like 1 or 2 duels, and now I'm like, nah, I'm good. For me, whenever I like duel or anything, I'm always like, it depends real it. Like if I get like a 15-minute duel in, I'll do like 4 of those and then end the live stream. You know, because it just seems fair. Because I don't like the idea of running over an hour, really. I mean, I might do it like once or twice, just because I didn't realize what time it was. But most
Okay,
of the
so now waiting for them to send the stuff to the graveyard. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, did you just do Zabard?
And now Zark time. I activate my Master effect. You,
Getting there.
you, you, and you. Appear Zark.
Dun, 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 dun.
Effect. Their entire field is blown up.
Nice. Everything?
Spells and traps, everything. Monsters.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So they have a thing that they can respond with or not?
Or is he frozen? Who knows? We'll see.
I hope they don't just say that they're frozen, because it was a lot of build-up.
Well, I knew it.
Really?
Well, do it. Dark, glowy. Yep, it did, Kirby.
Oh, it's just Zark, not Zark. Okay.
What was the back row?
It wouldn't have helped because Zark isn't affected by traps, spells, effects. Starlight
What
Road.
does Starlight Road do?
You can negate.
Negates any negates any destruction of Stardust.
A Stardust Dragon, yeah, from their extra deck without tributes.
You mean Synchro?
Well, yeah.
Rip.
Fisher,
now what?
we have...
Waiting for their timer to run out, maybe?
Yeah, we're definitely going to wait for the time to run out.
Yep.
Totally gonna wait for the time to run out.
The time has come.
Your deck. Tuk. Surrender.
No, I don't want to surrender.
Fisher, you got this. 2 clicks.
Bye, y'all.
Oh,
Bye.
okay.
Yep, GG. Oop, refresh.
Okay, so I'm gonna see you guys later. I gotta go, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, have a great night, man.
Thanks.
Oh, my neck.
And it's always great to have you on the stream. Oops, so Kirby, nice. You ready for some tag duels?
Yep, I'm running my Supreme King.
Ooh, nice. I'm running the Starving Venom. I'm not sure how good this deck is. It was doing well with him because we had a lot of synergy, but I think it may be trash on its own. We're about to find out.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Oh,
Jack and Poe.
okay.
Whoa. Oh, snap. We'll also have synergy. I
Yeah, it's the
forgot.
same deck. It's almost the same deck.
Almost the same deck.
This is great.
What's this card do?
Hype.
Okay, I will.
Keyword there being almost the same deck. Ready, dear. You know. It's ready.
If this card comes special summon, you can have a Supreme Gate from your hand. Alright, I'll do that. Let's see. Which is the one? I believe it was Infinity that makes it so I can't Pendulum Summon.
Yeah,
so we'll grab
Infinity
0.
is the one that you can't. Mm-hmm.
I could Exceed Summon right now, but I'm not going to.
You could also go into Venom if Venom was in your extra deck. I don't think he is, though.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is? You could also Venom if you wanted to.
I don't really want to.
Ooh, yeah, fair enough.
See, so Astrograph Sorcerer is the 1. Photograph. Astrograph and Chronograph.
Mm-hmm.
Buster Whelp.
I really like
well,
Astrograph's design.
I guess this doesn't really change anything. So what I'll do is I'll use it to destroy. Tribute this card, Buster later. I'll destroy the background. Ooh, Floodgate.
Nice. Oh, also,
Could have
you
activated
can
that.
use Astro and Chrono's effects, and you can swap them for Time Gazer and Stargazer respectively if you wanted to. Then you can Pendulum Summon them back.
They kind of combo each other.
Yeah.
And I think what I would do is remove Astrograph and put 0 there.
0 what?
Supreme King Gate, 0.
Destruction Swordsman's Pet Dragon. What happens when it dies?
I don't think it does anything when it dies.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're about to show off how powerful this synergy is.
Good for
for
you.
So, almost everyone. Whoop,
You just need the
one,
Toon. You're just missing the Toon Magician.
That one.
Oh man, this is great.
And you
This is
don't
why
want me to go into Venom, right? No Venom.
Well, you can choose your own thing, because I'll get him back later. But
Sweet. Which would you like me to use for Venom? Like these two, or like... Well, I want to use the dragon guy for one of them. The Descend Dragon Magician. So, do you mind if I use Descend in black? Or do you want me to do Descend in Chrono?
I would do Supreme King and the Dragon, because it's the weak one, and Black Fang.
I want to get the effect that Descend Dragon gives if I use it as a fusion material.
Okay. Go for
Well,
it.
actually, I didn't synchro
Oh,
summon
okay.
technically. Oh, we won. Yeah, good game.
Not even a game. Just he was sitting there for like 2 minutes and they quit.
Well, sitting with power.
Okay. Scissors as always. Yeah, wait. Let's see, I'm gonna choose go first. That's a bad draw. Actually, no, it's not. I don't know what.
Oh, crap. Did I get disconnected already?
It's possible.
It says I've been disconnected, but the game still seems to be working all right.
Like I said, it's possible.
I'll get Stargazer and Time Gazer.
Nice. Oh, wait, I just realized. If you're making moves, I actually haven't seen the moves happen. So yeah, I probably am disconnected. I'll tell Frost to double click his deck.
He won't.
See, what can I fusion summon right now? I think Starving?
Yeah, you can definitely go into Venom.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, whatever.
Let's show this from Kirby's perspective.
He dark hold my Venom.
Oh, wow.
That takes some guts to do.
Ignoble Knight.
Ignoble,
This guy's using Ignoble Knights.
ignoble, bubba.
Oh, that hand would have been good too. Yeah, swapping over to my screen, as you guys can see, nothing has changed since the beginning of the duel. I'm like actually disconnected. Ooh. I think we might just straight up lose this one, Kirby. Ooh. So yeah, I'll refresh now. I could have also said it froze and then hope everyone else refresh first.
Yeah, you could have. But you didn't.
True. Yeah, live and learn. It's a song from a Sonic the Hedgehog video game.
Heck yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. That's the song I remember.
Yep, Sonic Adventure 2.
This is not a good draw.
Oh, sadly you didn't get any fusion in your hand.
So I'm just gonna summon that. And I think I'll activate Iris.
This is the true Dark Magician deck. Hey, what
else
makes
can I
Zark
play?
good? Like, why do people like Zark so much?
Arc. Well, I know his anime effect is better than his like TCG effect. Maybe that's why.
Oh, he also summons Supreme King servant monsters when he destroys them. And he goes to the Pendulum Zone if he's killed. He's like slightly better than Chaos Max. Like he has two more
Slightly better.
abilities than Chaos Max, and his abilities are really good. But he's so much harder to summon than Chaos Max for around the
So what
same
is
effect.
Slightly better.
His defense is way better.
Oh, Kirby's still with us. I was like, wait, is Kirby still with us? I was like, oh yeah, it is. Shit, he is.
I think
Excuse-moi.
yeah, got pendulum graph. Well, that pendulum graph of the ages.
Oh, nice. Now you have ages.
Oh,
So if you happen to get, so if you happen to get a level 1,
I'm a beast.
you got Dragon
Damn,
Color.
he's getting out of my face.
Ooh. Hey. That's pretty good. Yeah. Ooh, activate. Nope. Oh, what is the effect of the monster he has on the field?
You can special Cyber Dragon, Piercing, and then when it deals damage to somebody, you can add a heroic from your deck to your hand.
Oh, nice. Oop, I'll activate Chronograph Sorcerer's effect. Yep, place in Pendulum Zone. It is 2 magicians. Well, they are both magicians, which is helpful.
Dragon Color.
Special summon you, and you.
At least we're getting a 2000.
Block the dungeon. That sucks.
Okay, then we're going to...
See what's in your extra deck. Okay, same thing as me. Except I took out the regular fusion, the regular starving.
It'd be better for me to keep the scales and not use Pendulum Fusion. That could get us 2 Venoms, but that isn't helpful for you. So I will...
Jason's back.
Welcome back, Jace.
Hello. So what I missed while I was gone?
Well,
Not much.
duels, and duels. I think that like somewhat sums it up.
Let's see
I'm
here.
sitting here on Minecraft.
Go! So I got a little bit of defense up for you.
Ooh, nice.
If only we had the pendulum graph of the ages out.
True.
Darkness Scar.
No, you're good. So are you about to banish him for a Red Eyes Darkness Mental Dragon?
and then get popped. Ooh, Dragon Shield. I used to use
Okay.
this card.
Do I care? Do we care? That's a better question.
The way that I used it was I protected Blue Eyes Ultimate, so I could try to get Dragon Master Knight out.
Nice. Do you want me to pop him?
He's probably gonna just attack Chronograph Sorcerer, so no.
Well, I guess I don't like the fact that we can't deal damage to him right now.
He's not gonna deal damage to us either,
True.
both because of Dragon Shield and we're even.
No, true.
You see, so what extra deck cards do we have right now? See, Pendulum Dragon, Siege Dragon. So now we just need the Synchro one and the Fusion one.
Pop his back row or no?
We can.
Okay.
It's his end phase.
What do you want me to pop on the field currently?
Probably Chronograph. So that we can
Okay.
get it back on our turn.
Oh, does it have to be a magician? I noticed that chronograph isn't flashing. It has to
Yeah,
be
it's
a
a
magician.
magician. Okay, then just cancel.
Okay. Oops, so currently cancel isn't working. Do you mind if I pop Descend Dragon?
Descent Dragon? Oh, Dragon Caller? Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah.
I have my Supreme King Gate 0. So, where to go? Oh yeah, it was the last tool. Dang it. Let's see. That. Okay, then I will use Pendulum Graph of Space-Time. Destroy Time Gazer, destroy Dragon Shield. Give me Stargazer. Activate.
You can't activate Time Gazer while you control monsters, sadly.
Let's control no monsters to activate this card. Dang it.
Luckily,
And,
though, we can destroy our opponent's monsters
yes, we can.
and deal some damage.
800. Oh, he used Return of the Dragon Lords.
He can use Return. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I don't know if I want to attack with Chronograph.
No, it's not worth the suicide.
Okay, main phase 2. Okay, let's see here. What can I do with special summon this card? Then you can special summon monster in your hand. And fill the graveyard special summon. Whoa, could I use Chronograph Sorcerer's big move? Oh no, I can't. Let's see.
So right now we're just waiting for Charles Core.
So we have the Xyz. Xyz and Pendulum. See, we have the fusion. All we need is the synchro. We just need Toon Magician. Or whatever her name is.
Doesn't the Wind Magician girl or whatever also do it?
Yeah, that's what she is.
Oh, dang. Oh wait, yeah, I know.
We just need to-
I think I remember what I was talking about. Yeah, isn't there a white magician girl thing that's like similar to Toon but not the same thing?
We won anyway.
Ooh, congrats. Let's see. I've gone half an hour longer than I normally would on the stream, so I'm down for like one more duel if you're down.
I am.
Oops, sweet. Can you bounce Baxter real quick? Also, sorry, Baxter.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that Darkness Scar has been having like some tag partner problems.
Oh, okay. Chooses me to go first anyway. Let's see.
Noise.
Come back.
Well, I don't like my
Ooh,
hand.
welcome back. Oh, what? You can set up scales. You can go straight
Sorry
into
if you
Venom
guys
first.
hear a little bit of an echo, but I decided to unplug my headset because my headset hurts my ears.
Oh, no problem.
Go with that one.
Not my fault that the turtle beaches. That's the only headset I have.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
But then again, I could try to use those. I'm gonna plug in a pair of earphones, see if those work. These things won't hurt my ears.
Ooh. Oh, red resonator.
Okay. Can you hear me yet? You guys hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
That'd be the right way. Alright. Gotta make sure.
Somebody likes to synchro summon.
It'll be a phone non-pulse.
Huh. Colorful.
So from level this card becomes that level. But you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn. Even though that's exactly what he just did.
Mhm.
Well, he didn't technically change the level, so he's still fine with special summoning Quillbolt.
Mm-hmm.
Coral Dragon, I remember him. He's good. From what I remember.
Now he gets those Doppel Warrior tokens.
Yep, he's gonna destroy. He's gonna destroy Venom.
Mm. Venom will have his revenge shortly. We'll pretty much just do the same thing to Coral Dragon in a moment. But that's me also assuming that my hand is like gonna be on fire. Like I will be holding all 6 pieces of my mixtape.
Yeah. And then he draws a card. Ancient Fairy. Look at this. This is all on his turn 1.
Yep.
Ooh, Mathematician.
I'm a huge fan of Mathematician.
Let's send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. And special summon this card from your hand. We about to go hard with the synchro?
I think he's trying to get Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Nope, okay. Yeah, mine.
Okay, yep. I got all of the pieces I needed. I just need to double check a few things. He can destroy field play spell cards. I remember that. And then, do we have Pendulum Graph down here already? That's awesome. We do.
Space Time, which you have Pendulum Graph of the Ages.
Yep. And we got Black Fang and Iris, who work really well together. So, hey, that's pretty good. Ooh, activate. Ooh, nope.
Well, well, I don't know about that one. If you activate one of those, then Space Time one of them, you can get the level 1.
Yeah. I dig that.
What magicians?
Ow, my ears. Oh, good, it stopped.
Okay, which one do you want?
My bad, guys. That's my sister. She's using the blender, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Well, she's loud.
What does Iris do again?
Iris.
If it is destroyed by Valor card effect, you can add 1 Pendulum Graph card from your deck to your hand. Why, yes, I'll have another.
I'll have another one of those.
Let's see. Do we want ages or space time? Considering we already have both.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna grab another ages. Because that means every time we pop 1, we can get 2. I think.
I don't know. Maybe.
Let's see. Each turn, the first pendulum monster you control that will be destroyed by an opponent's card effect is not destroyed. Oh, but I love my Descended Dragon Magician, though. I gotta give him props.
We'll have 2 8 inner zones. Inner skills.
Ooh, we're almost there.
Almost at the end of this turn, too. Oh, man.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to activate Pendulum Fusion. It's weird that you gotta click them. They're the only things in the pendulum zones. There are only 2 of them.
All right.
Activate. Left.
Okay, no more blender noises.
Solid. Activate right.
What?
It's not worth it to try and attack because I have no time to do anything.
Down your turn,
In
man.
phase. In phase. In
There we
phase.
go.
In phase.
It does it.
Dang, I would have loved to have quarreled. Oh wait, I wouldn't have had anything to have discarded. Yeah, so it's fine.
Light Pulsar. Ooh, it's a
Um,
Chaos card.
Do we care about him?
Favorite special on the target.
He could probably use it to get Coral Dragon, but when he's destroyed, he would use it to get Coral Dragon. So,
Well, that's a 6-star.
oh well, yeah, it's his level
Override.
5 player. Yeah, we should wait for Coral Dragon to come out because he's gonna just get him anyways, and then blow him up.
I'm using the main deck, Jason.
Huh?
You were asking if you should use summon limit or not.
Oh yeah, I was actually debating that. Like, I've been really considering citing summon limits since Zodiacs are flying around all over the place, and true Dracos and whatever.
Yeah, summon limit would work best against Zodiacs, not against True Kings. True Kings is more for Massacre Strict.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was debating like whether to main summon limit or just cite it.
Obviously need it, man. If you feel like you're gonna go against Zodiacs.
Dang, they're filling like every monster zone right now.
And then I'm guessing, well, if I wanted to get rid of my summon limit, if it was no longer needed, just like run like a magic planter or something, get rid of summon limit, 2 free cards.
Oh, blow that
Is
up.
Star Eater a threat?
Yeah.
Blow that up.
Why is it so loud?
When synchro summon cards,
Wait, who's loud?
No, in
cards and
general,
effects
like it's
cannot be
loud.
activated. If this card attacks, it is unaffected
Yeah,
by other
mine's
card
at
effects. Deal
30%.
damage.
And
Wait, why do we want to kill it?
Look,
Because it's big.
I'm
What?
just gonna
He'll die
unlock
as soon as he
it. I don't
swings
really
at
care
us.
anymore.
Nah,
Oh, wait,
let
yeah,
him kill himself.
Whoa, what did that 56 come from?
It came from the fact that I used Dragon Descended to summon him, and because it's a dragon type monster, his my attack, our attack, doubles. It becomes double. It's awesome. It's just great.
There's also
I should have mentioned that earlier.
Wait.
Yeah, we were actually fine.
which denied him.
Ooh.
Hey, Tanker,
Yes,
I have a quick question for you. Maybe you could help me.
sure.
Do you think Call the Haunted's any relevant anymore in this current format with Zodiacs and Dracos and all other stuff flying around?
Well, yes and no.
All right, go on.
Call the Haunted can be very useful, but it also can't be very useful. It really depends on what deck you're going against. Like with the Zodiacs, obviously it's not going to be very useful unless you're bringing back like a card that can pop the whole field.
Exactly, kind of like that, or like anything like that. Because my friend was always all saying like how Call the Haunted I should run in my main deck, which was the deck I've still been working on for the past couple of days. Oh my gosh.
Should
I
I?
mean, I run Call the Haunted in my main deck only
No,
because
we're
I
good right
have
now.
no
Oh,
other.
wait, you should attack if
no
that's what
card
you're
that
asking.
can
Because
run.
attacking is great.
No, Spindlecraft is space time. Black Fang.
Yeah, I was only trying to
The
keep my
Angel
trap
Lord.
card limits like pretty low since
You should
I'm
definitely
like
do
really
that.
concerned
You'll
about
get two
twin twisters and
magicians with it.
MSTs flying around also.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Somebody.
So it's the bit. So yeah, I'm yeah. So I'm. So should I just side call just in case, or
Yeah, side it just in
So,
case.
Oh yeah, what is that?
it doesn't do
okie
anything.
dokie? Thank you for the help.
It's no problem, man. You're talking to a deck expert, basically.
I will take your word on that.
And then I will go for, he's level 8, so I'll go for level 1. Go for
And then
white.
you should get the option to do it again.
Again.
Oh wait, do two pendulum graphs of ages not go off on each other?
I guess they don't
No,
stack.
Yeah,
only
you can only
one
use it once
once
per
per
turn.
turn.
My bad.
Alright, and then boing, boing. I don't know if I should get a time gazer. I'm not gonna
I
get
have no need for citing this card anymore.
Sure you
Let's
don't.
see.
boing.
Run into a Zodiac deck, and that's how
You
useful
could
it gets.
potentially get a second Venom out if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
I wanted to keep this in the side deck, but I'm not sure anymore since it's at 1.
See, I can actually get Dark Rebellion Exceeds
I mean,
Dragon
if you
right
have
now.
one already in the side deck, like you have 2 in the
True.
side deck, then yeah, side out 1.
Yeah, you could.
And Star Time.
Maxie's at 1.
Yeah, and Star
so
Wait, which one should I do?
Well, your choices are between Venom, Star Time,
And
and
Rebellion.
XYZ Rebellion. Oh, can you not go into Zark yet?
No.
What else do you need?
Dragon, Pendulum Dragon.
It's 1 fusion.
This is a Pendulum Dragon. It's in his monster effect.
Yeah. And Black Fang is an Exceeds, so
So I think you just need
The
Tune
Synchro.
and something else.
And 1 exceed,
You just
yeah.
need the Synchro.
I just need White Wing.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need White Wing.
this I want to
Um,
side against any player who
I
uses
think we should
Punish
just
Desire.
Yeah, do something quickly. Because my brain, I'll stick on this for like too long, dude.
Wow, that.
Okay, I'll just end my turn. So let's see here. If
So, Tanker, since you're the deck expert, is it a good idea to side 2 Imperial Iron Wall or 3 Imperial Iron Wall against
Oh, we have
entire
the
decks?
thing.
And
No bribe.
decks
We
will
have the
probably
thing.
banish.
Yeah. Draw that card.
draw that card, that cannot be better than Reggae.
Do. Actually, Dark Hole would actually be just as effective.
See, what
Gosh
can
darn it, I was in the middle of asking Tanker a question, and then you came along.
Oops, sorry about that, Jace.
It's fine.
Let's see, if I use Pendulum Grab to destroy one of the 2 pendulums on my field, and then get another Wide Wing out, I'll have all of it.
Yeah.
Would you like me to repeat the question for you, Tanker?
What?
Pendulum Dragon.
I asked a question, but I'm not sure if you heard it when Nick was talking.
Oh,
I
okay.
heard, I heard Imperial Iron Wall, that's about it.
Oh. I'm considering siding it against decks that have Pot of Desires or any decks that could take advantage of banishing.
I broke it.
Yeah. Probably side like 1 or
so
2
far.
copies of that.
So you're saying 1 to 2 Imperial Irons?
Here,
Yeah.
let me look at it from your
Okay.
perspective. Oh, no.
Okay. This away. Gonna put that away.
Okay, looking at it from your perspective. So,
Go Night Beam.
is it really broken?
It's
And then
broken.
side the Max C to go with it. And then there's also Grand Horn of Heaven that could also counter Zodiacs or other special
Oh,
summons, but it's
We'll
questionable.
just tell them to refresh. but then we just won't take our own advice. Dang it, I disconnected. Dang. Oh, we both disconnected. Oh,
Yeah,
well, GG. Well, thank you guys all for watching. This is going a little longer than normal. Normally runs from like 12 to 3, but now it's like 12 to 3:53. Well, thank you everyone who's on the live stream. Kirby, Jace, Tanker. We also had George and a whole bunch of other people. So
And thank you, Tanker, for giving me some more deck advice. I may need it later. Actually, really quickly right now, should I side these?
It's a pretty good card.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the same kind of card as like a Dark Bribe or a Recall. So I see it.
Well, it negates special summons, not like spells and traps, but it just basically ends the main phase and crap like that. But I was debating on that, but thanks again. I'll see you guys later tonight.
Yep. Well, catch you guys later. Well, make sure to check out Jace Hubbard on YouTube as well as Nerd Tanker for his content as well. Thank you all once again for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever we do a live stream. Normally, live streams are at noon and 10 p.m., but since the schedule is subject to change and will change in the near future, you'll want to ring that bell so that you'll know exactly when we're streaming. Thank you all again for watching and for all your help. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a fabulous evening. This is your host, Jet Black, logging off. And thank you again to all our guests.